The Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
At Trex, we believe the deck is meant to be enjoyed with the people that matter most, not sanded, stained, and sealed. And you can feel good knowing that Trex's high-performing, low-maintenance decking is made from 95% recycled and reclaimed content and comes backed by 25, 35, and 50-year limited warranties. Right outside your door, there's a lifetime of memories waiting to be made. At Trex, we see too. Visit your Trex experts at 80 Moyer Lumber in Gilbertsville, Pottstown, Bethlehem, and Kutztown. On the web at 80moyer.com.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health. Well beyond medicine.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
Welcome back. Time now for the RAV4 Things to Know, brought to you by your local Tri-State Toyota dealers. Kyle Schwarber's first inning home run earlier today, his 51st in the first inning. Only one Philly has ever had more than that. Of course, Mike Schmidt, he had 83. Kyle Schwarber now tied with Jimmy Rollins, 51 first-inning home runs. That's good for second place for the Phils. Number 2, Phillies were only 1-19 this year when trailing after 8 innings. Until today, they are now 2-19, but the second walk-off for the Phils. Number 3, Christopher Sanchez has now gone 31 straight starts with at least 5 innings pitched, and in 18 straight home starts, he's gone 5+ innings with 2 earned runs or less allowed. Pretty impressive by Christopher Sanchez. And number 4, Justin Crawford's second walk-off of his rookie year. He's the first rookie to have 2 walk-offs since Alec Boehm did it back in 2020. We'll take another quick break, but we've got more to come. Stay with us on the Phillies Radio Network.
From Westchester to Doylestown, from Drexel Hill to Lansdale to Philly, we all look out for each other, stepping up to keep our communities going strong. And at Independence Blue Cross, we're here to keep you going strong. We've been deeply rooted in our communities for more than 85 years, and that connection to members has earned us our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. So while you look out for your neighbors, know IBX is always looking out for you. Learn more at IBX.com.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
Get back into the game with Premier Orthopedics in Philadelphia Hand to Shoulder Center. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, joint pain, or everyday aches, their board-certified orthopedic specialists and experienced therapists are here to help you move better and feel stronger. With over 40 convenient locations across the Philadelphia region, expert care is always close to home. Don't wait to start your recovery. Visit PremierOrtho.com or HandToShoulderCenter.com or call 1-855-ORTHO-24 today to schedule your appointment.
On average, 4 children are struck by a car every week in Philadelphia. That's why City Council and Mayor Parker enacted the new Safe Streets for Students Act and joined the Philadelphia Parking Authority and installed speed enforcement cameras in designated school zones throughout the city to slow down cars and help save children's lives. Please join the PPA, Mayor Parker, and Philadelphia City Council and help us save lives. Please slow down. Save lives.
Welcome back to Phillies on Deck, presented by the Score Bet, joined now by Don Mattingly as we get you ready for Game 2 of this twin bill with the San Francisco Giants. Phillies going for a doubleheader sweep and a series sweep, and the Phillies winning their first series since Colorado, Easter weekend, a long time coming. But Don, take us through that ninth inning. Obviously, Stott gets the big hit. What was your thought, your view when that ball came off Justin's bat?
Well, obviously, when Justin hits it, I feel like that's a knock. Once it gets by Chappie over there at third. That's a tough play for a shortstop trying to go that way and then still trying to make that throw with his speed. So once it was hit, I felt like it was a hit. So it was a good feeling.
Not that it would have changed the situation in the ninth inning in particular, but obviously the bunt that Crawford lays down earlier in the game, that's going to be an important thing for him because it will lead to more hits like the one he had to win the game, right?
Right. Well, I think it will. And we've talked to Craw about just keeping it as part of his game. Not 100% sure that may be the best spot. I mean, he's got a chance to drive. You got to run in scoring position. It's not a bad matchup. This guy's a tough matchup all the time, but it's not a terrible matchup when you get an RBI situation. But overall, we want the bunt in his game. And I'm glad that he's going to keep doing that.
Yeah, there's the one talk about keeping it in his game. There's the second talk about when to keep it in his game.
The game situation, right? Sometimes it tells you no, and sometimes it says, yes.
All right, Christopher Sanchez was obviously pretty good. Got off to that rough start. The Giants got to him pretty quick. A lot of people asking, 85 pitches. So why not leave him out there to try to get through that seventh and see if he can't get a W?
Yeah, Ramos has been really hot, and I know he hit a couple balls hard. I think he may have walked in there too. He's been swinging about really good against lefties. If he gets on, I'm going to go get him anyway against Chapman. So I squash that right there and not let anything get started. This guy hits a solo homer, it changes the game, things like that. I feel like he did his job. He has a rough first inning. He battles. As I listened to Caleb during the game, felt like, since he was struggling with the righties, having to get the ball where he wanted to. That leads to hey, he's did his job. He's got us to where we need to be today. Let's don't take any chances.
You use a couple of your relievers there in that, last couple of innings, all fully stocked and ready to roll for Game 2.
I don't know about fully stocked, but we're ready to go. We got plenty of arms for the second game, and we'll be mixing and matching, through the course of this one. I guess I'll be making more trips to the mound. It seems like, hopefully not. Each guy gets his outs. I don't have to go out there. That's what I like the best, where I sit there the whole game and just watch it, and it goes good.
Speaking from my own experience, it is good to just sit there the whole game. That's what I'm comfortable with. Talk a little bit, if you could, about your lineup, because I know it's going to look a little bit different, and we always get this after a doubleheader, to get some guys off their feet. So Harp's going to get a DH day. Kyle Schwarber's going to get to run around a little bit in left field.
Yeah, and I think it's a key for us is, when you have a guy that basically sits in that DH spot every day, it doesn't allow you to keep guys in the lineup and play, right, and keep them both in there. So we're probably going to want this 6-8 times a year to be able to get Harp off his feet. Usually that's who we're trying to get off his feet, possibly other guys too, but we do need to be able to take care of Harp a little bit and not just run him out there day in, day out.
Adrian Hauser will go for the Giants. Adrian Hauser had a decent game against you guys back in San Francisco. What do you remember about that outing, and what kind of a challenge does he pose? Yeah,
he's kind of another guy that will sink the ball on you. So another guy that we're going to try to push up into the strike zone. I haven't not been part of the starter meeting yet, so not exactly what we have in store for him, but in general, I've seen this guy enough to know that we're going to try to get him up in the strike zone. For the righties, you got to keep him out over the plate because they'll run that thing in on you. A little bit like what Webb was doing, got to keep him out over the plate because they'll run that thing in on you. A little bit like what Webb was doing today, trying to run that sinker in off the righties, basically trying to go sink sweep, sink slider, and go from there.
And I'd be remiss if we didn't bring up Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 350, and it always seems like Kyle Schwarber's going to hit a big home run for you. And today, again, you get behind early, and there he is to make a counter punch right away, and that makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does, and it's one of the things we talk about is response, right? What's our response going to be when they score a run? They come out and kind of jump Sanchi. It looks good for them, but we get a run right back, and I think that's huge in that kind of game. Not let that guy get on a roll. He ended up rolling a little bit anyway, but it does let him know that one pitch, this game's tied, and our bats. I thought we battled him and we fought him, but he's a handful, that guy out there.
All right, Don, we appreciate the time. Good luck on the doubleheader sweep.
All right, thank you.
Don Mattingly joining us. We'll take time out. Have more for you coming up right after this.
It's a tight one here at Philly. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs.
Ma! The basement's flooding again! Oh, the sump pump's throwing a no-hitter!
Looks like your home's plumbing just threw a wild pitch. Don't let your house turn into the Schuylkill with DIY fixes. Call in the pros at Roto-Rooter. From leaky faucets to full-blown disasters, your MVP for plumbing solutions. Roto-Rooter closes it out and sits down the side.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Hey, Phillies fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Phillies, meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... The official ticket marketplace of... That ball was crushed. And, did you see that? Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Fightin' Phil's games or to any other live event in Philadelphia, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of...
Let's go Phillies!
Can you hear that? It's the gentle waves meeting the sugar white sand in St. Pete Clearwater. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the wows from world-renowned museums, the mms from Michelin-recognized restaurants, and the ahs that come with record-breaking sunshine. Plan your trip to St. Pete Clearwater, the official Florida beaches of Philadelphia Phillies, and call it your best hit of the season. Start planning at visitspc.com.
When you decide to sell your home, don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one. Go for a Weichert, the results you're looking for. And your Weichert agent is backed by the Weichert brand. With over 50 years of experience, Weichert agents have guided thousands of buyers and sellers through every facet of home ownership. Don't settle for good. Go for great. Work with a Weichert agent. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
Welcome back to Phillies on Deck, presented by the Scorebet. Your injury report is brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation. Experience the power of physical therapy. And there is some news after Game 1. The Phillies announced they have placed Kyle Backus on the 15-day injured list. He has some left elbow inflammation, and they're calling up Trevor Richards from the Lehigh Valley to fill that spot. So there's your injury news. All right, we've got to go. Our thanks to Mike Tuberosa, engineering in the booth. Moshe Kravitz back in the studios, and I'm Greg Murphy saying thanks for listening. Larry and Scott standing by. It's the Phils and the Giants next on the Phillies Radio Network.
You've been listening to Phillies on Deck, presented by the Scorebet, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, here on the Phillies Radio Network.
And the Phillies are going to lead it!
Don't forget to stay tuned after the game for Phillies playback. The Phillies only have one goal.
It is bedlam as Bryce Harper has put the Phillies on top!
Join Scott, L.A., and Stock as they call the action as the Phillies try to defend their National League East title right here on the home of the Phillies, the Phillies Radio Network. Last year, your Phillies were the NL East champs.
The Phillies close out the National League East. They are the champions.
This year, all eyes are on a bigger prize.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
This is Phillies Baseball on Sports Radio 94 WIP. Brought to you by Citizens, official bank of the Phillies. Nemours Children's Health, the official children's hospital of the Philadelphia Phillies. Hatfield, the official pork provider of the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. PGW, fueling the future. James Hardy. Hardy Siding is America's #1 brand of siding. Temple Health and Fox Chase Cancer Center, official partner of the Phillies. Yingling, we brew beer for everyone's taste. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, leader in non-profit insurance and proud sponsor of the Runs for Charities program. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. NovaCare Rehabilitation, experience the power of physical therapy. The Scorebet, proud partner of the Phillies. Xfinity, get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for the next 5 years. And same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. SEPTA brings us all together. And Independence Blue Cross, the #1 health insurer in the region. Learn more at IBX.com.
It's deep, and it is gone! Yes!
Now, let's go to the field. Here's the radio voice of the Phillies, Scott Fransky.
From Citizens Bank Park, today it's Game 2 of this day-night doubleheader as the Philadelphia Phillies go for a doubleheader sweep and a series sweep when they take on the San Francisco Giants. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Phillies Baseball here on a Thursday afternoon. Scott Fransky with you alongside Larry Anderson. Mike Tuberosa, now our engineer in the booth, as the Phillies tonight go with a bullpen game in the nightcap after taking the opener in dramatic fashion. A 3-2 walk-off win as the Phillies came back in the bottom of the ninth. They tied the game with 1 out and won the game with 2 outs. And the Phillies post their second straight victory. And for the first time since early in the season, the Phillies winning back-to-back ball games. Now they work on a legitimate winning streak as they go for their 3rd straight win here this evening. They'll be up against right-hander Adrian Hauser, who makes his 6th start of the year for the Giants. 0-3 record with a .736 earned run average. We'll get you the starting lineups and the first pitch of tonight's ball game. Game number 31 on the season, and we'll have it for you next here on the Phillies Radio Network.
Spring is back in Phillies Nation, which means it's time to get your yard ready for the season ahead. Cookouts, backyard catch, friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. So this season, get your lawn ready with Pennington and keep it strong all year long. As a proud partner of the Phillies grounds crew, Pennington is all about thick, durable grass, built for life's big and small moments. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
For more than 30 years, NovaCare Rehabilitation has been the Delaware Valley's hometown leader in physical therapy, hand therapy, and sports medicine. As the preferred provider of physical therapy to the Phillies, NovaCare is proud to be part of the healing journey of so many Phillies fans. Their clinical experts will partner with you to reach your goals. With over 150 convenient locations in Greater Philadelphia and South Jersey, schedule an appointment today at NovaCare.com without a doctor's referral. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
Baseball season is back, and so is grill season. Step up to the plate with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins and pork loin fillets. Juicy, flavor-packed, and ready for the grill. From first pitch to final out, Hatfield pork brings big league flavor to any meal. No marinade, no prep, just great taste every time. Find a store near you and recipes at simplyhatfield.com. When better care goes into every step, better pork comes off the grill. Hatfield. Better care, better pork. It's irresistible.
Don't snooze and lose. Head to Citizens Bank Park on Friday, May 8th at 6:40 p.m. when the Phillies face the Rockies, and kids 14 and under receive an IBEW Local 98 Jesus Luzardo t-shirt. Order tickets now at Phillies.com.
Stay tuned for the start of the game coming up next. And brought to you by Lissio's Bakery, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Lissio's Bakery. It all starts with the bread. And Phillies baseball, well, that starts now.
Hey, Philly fans, Ryan Howard here. When you're at Citizens Bank Park, make sure to stop at Colby's Southern Kiss Chicken near Section 120. Colby serves up the freshest ingredients and the best in Southern-style chicken sandwiches, including the Colby's Original, Nashville Hot, and my personal favorite, the Big Piece. And don't forget to save room for the incredible Peach Spoon Pie. You can also find a Colby's location in Mount Holly, New Jersey. See you at Colby's this summer.
Ready to pop the question? Hit your engagement out of the park with a stunning ring from Golden Nugget Jewelers. We have all the designer bridal brands like Tacori, Baraggio, Simon G, and more. The largest selection of loose diamonds at the best prices guaranteed. Enjoy a stress-free shopping experience with our highly trained staff located on the corner of 8th and Chestnut. Proud partners of the Philadelphia Phillies. Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged.
Today's starting lineups are brought to you by Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years. Xfinity, imagine that. For the San Francisco Giants, Elliot Ramos will lead off. He will play left field, batting second at third base, Matt Chapman. Luis Ariz at second base will bat third, and batting in the cleanup spot, playing first base tonight, it'll be Casey Schmidt. Rafael Devers, the designated hitter, he'll bat fifth. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Willie Adames. Jung-Hoo Lee, the right fielder, will hit seventh. Batting eighth, and doing the catching, it's Eric Haas. And it'll be Drew Gilbert in center field. Gilbert batting in the ninth spot. So again, for the Giants, it's Ramos, Chapman, Ariz, Schmidt, Devers, Adames, Lee, Haas, and Gilbert, with right-hander Adrian Hauser on the mound today for San Francisco. Here's the lineup that he will face for Phillies interim manager Don Mattingly. Trey Turner will lead things off. He's going to play shortstop. Batting second and playing left field here in the nightcap, it'll be Kyle Schwarber. Bryce Harper will serve as the DH. He's going to bat third, and batting in the cleanup spot, the right fielder is Adolis Garcia. Bryson Stott at second base bats fifth. Batting sixth in the lineup at third base, it's Alec Boehm. Justin Crawford, the walk-off hero, once again for the second time this season. The rookie will bat seventh and play center field. Hitting eighth at first base, Felix Reyes. And Garrett Stubbs will do the catching today, and Stubbs will bat ninth. So again, it's Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Garcia, Stott, Boehm, Crawford, Reyes, and Stubbs. And on the mound, at least to start things for the Phillies, it's the Lehigh Valley's Tim Meza who will get the call here in the nightcap, Larry Anderson.
Well, he's the Phillies' Tim Meza.
Tim Meza.
You said the Lehigh Valley.
Well, he's from the Lehigh Valley.
Oh.
That's what I mean.
All righty, the SEPTA starting pitcher scouting report on Tim Meza. He'll use that sinker and use it a lot, 64% of the time. He averages 94 on the sinker. He throws his slider 33%, and his four-seam and split both less than 2% each. He induces 56% ground balls, so you look for some of those in this opening part of the game for Meza. I'm not sure if he's planning on going 1 or 2 innings. I guess it just depends on what Don Mattingly decides to do. And that is brought to you by SEPTA. SEPTA brings us all together.
You know, as a wise man once told me.
Wise guy once said.
Not everything you say is funny. Phillies, all the good feelings after a 7-0 win, and then today the Phillies really struggled missed out on some chances early. And then in the ninth inning, I mean, Stott is just grinding away in this at-bat, and it doesn't look like the Phillies have much life. And all of a sudden, 2 pitches later, and 3 pitches later, whatever, the game's over, and the Phillies have won it. It was a pretty amazing turnaround.
It's so nice to see a game like that, and now we can smile and be happy and kind of. I'd like to kind of keep that going, which brings me to the keys to the game. Keep the mojo going and try to get some little more offense early in this game. And those keys are brought to you by James Hardy. Hardy Siding is America's #1 brand of siding.
Well, Tim Meza is ready to go. The pitcher's mound still in full sun right here, but shadows in between the mound and home plate, and the first pitch on the way. And it is in there for a called strike, and we are underway here right on time at 5:38.
Right on time.
63-degree evening, and a few more of the clouds breaking up, a little more blue sky, but the lights remain on as they were throughout the opening game today. Next pitch from Meza just misses inside. 95-mile-an-hour sinker from Tim Meza, the 34-year-old left-hander from Allentown. As the pitch swung on and fouled back out of play.
New umpire behind the plate. Wasn't around for the first game with the doubleheader. He had to get the game off. David Rackley calling the balls and strikes.
Surprised you're working both ends.
It's a shock.
1-2 pitch. That's down and in. I mean, Kevin Stocker is here.
He is here. He,
tap out or anything.
I was waiting for him to say, "Hey, do you want me to do one of these games?"
And he didn't speak up.
He did not say a word.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Ramos. And the pitch, that's down and away. Ramos 6 for 15 against the Phillies. He had 3 hits earlier today. Also drew a walk. Mesa 0-1, a 3.94 ERA. And a swing and a miss. Got him to chase.
Might have chased out of the zone there high, but gets him swinging and missing. The whiff.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Chapman, a 281 hitter with a homer. 12 runs batted in. Almost went deep in the first game. Came up just short. And the pitch to Chapman is a little bit wide for a ball. Mesa been riding that sinker slider combination. And a little more zip on it this year than last as the pitch is in there for a called strike. Mesa may not have been fully healthy, was still kind of getting it going last year. He had missed so much time during the middle of the season. By the time the Phillies got him, he was really still working his way back. The 1-1 on the way. And that is a ball. And we're going to get a first inning challenge from Garrett Stubbs. David Rackley, the plate umpire, as Larry mentioned, and he was correct. Pitch was outside. So the Phillies, the team to lose a first inning challenge in this one. Giants did the same thing in the opening game.
Little surprise.
Never ended up needing their other one.
Yeah.
There's the 2-1 way outside.
But either way, a little surprised to see it in the first inning with nothing really going on. Wasn't like a ball four or
3-1 the count. And the pitch. That's ball four. Up and away as he misses there. So a strikeout and a walk to the first two batters. And then we'll bring up Luis Ariz. Felix Reyes at first base tonight. He's standing in the bright sunshine. And sun right in his eyes as he has to look back at the pitcher. Holding that runner at first base. Bryson Stott at second. Trey Turner at shortstop. The pitch hit in the air, center field straight away. Stutter stepping is Crawford. He's coming in now. He'll make the catch. Wind is still blowing in from left and left center, so maybe knocking some balls down out there.
Although, who was it? Hit a ball out to left to Marsh. I think it really carried out to the track.
That was Lee, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Crawford flanked by Garcia in right and Schwarber in left. To round out the infield, Alec Boehm over to third base. Here's Casey Schmidt, and he takes a little bit wide for ball one. Tim Mesa pitched a scoreless inning in the shutout win over the Giants a couple of days ago. Schmidt batting .295 with 4 homers. And the pitch swung on, hit sharply, but right at the shortstop, down to a knee. Turner Fields fires the short way to second. That'll force out Chapman, and that'll do it for the Giants. No runs, no hits, a man left, and after a half inning, it's the Giants nothing, and the Phillies coming up.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and oh, they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
This one's for those who serve. Phillies Salute to Service, presented by Toyota, Saturday, May 23rd at 4:05 when the Phils host the Guardians. Special theme night tickets include an exclusive bucket hat. Secure yours at Phillies.com/theme nights. Trey Turner leading it off for the Phillies here in the bottom of the first inning against right-hander Adrian Hauser. It's the start today for the Giants. First pitch hit in the air, deep right center. Long run to the gap and looking up, and that ball is gone. And on the first pitch, Trey Turner with an opposite field leadoff home run. Phillies are up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
It's been a bit of a struggle for Adrian Hauser, and we will get to the SEPTA starting pitcher's scouting report now that Trey is across the plate. 5-pitch repertoire with 52% of four-seam and sinker combo. He averages 95 to 96 on those. A change at 23% with 14% sliders and 11% curveballs. Has struggled a bit with a 336 opponent's average. And that's brought to you by SEPTA. SEPTA brings us all together.
First pitch to Kyle Schwarber is in for a called strike. Second leadoff home run of the season for Trey Turner. 20th leadoff home run of his career as the pitch is a little bit high to Schwarber.
4th overall of the season, and I like seeing him, the fact he's going that way or went that way with it. Not getting in pull mode.
1-1, and that's inside. Kyle Schwarber homered in the first inning in game number 1 today. It was his 350th career home run. A 2-1. And a swing and a high drive deep right center field, and the Phillies have gone back to back. Schwarber way back into right center. There's his 11th home run of the season. And it's 2-0 Phillies. Second time this year the Phillies have gone back to back.
All righty. That's a way to get that offense going early.
Boy, that was way to the back of those triangle of seats near the bullpens.
Right.
And here's Bryce Harper. And the pitch inside to Harper. Hauser, who gave up 10 homers in 125 innings last year. He's given up 6 homers in 26 innings this year. The 1-0. And that's inside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes.
Just for accuracy, would you call that a center field home run or a right center?
That's probably center, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, to me, it's right center.
And nobody really needs
pitches
to check my score sheet to see if I wrote the right thing down. But I was just curious.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
He was going for back-to-back there with that
straight. Yeah. For what it's worth, the baseball page says right center field.
Okay.
2-2. And it's fouled away. Schwarber, that one came off the bat at 112.
Ooh.
Which I think the one earlier today was 113. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's inside. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Harper is DHing tonight. Hauser works from the first base side of the rubber. And the right-hander's payoff pitch. And it's pulled foul on the ground, and Harper buys himself another look. At the 33-year-old right-hander from Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
I've not heard of that one.
3-2 again. And that one is a called third strike. As that sinker drops in near the top of the zone on Harper. And he's the first out of the game for Adrian Hauser. Kyle Schwarber, by the way, that's 52 first inning home runs as a member of the Phillies.
Wow.
Here is Garcia, and he takes inside, and that passes Jimmy Rollins for second on the Phillies all-time list in that category. You can probably guess who's number one. The 1-0 and a swing and a miss.
BP?
No.
No? Not
Michael
Big
Jack.
Ah.
83 of them in the first inning.
Whew.
The pitch. And he's taken all the way. Looks at a strike. But Schmidt had 83. Schwarber's got 52. Rollins 51. 1-2, the count and the pitch. Garcia takes. Ooh, that looked like a pretty good pitch. And for Schwarber, that's, pardon me, Larry, that's 198 homers as a Philly total.
Wow.
And 52 of them have been in the first inning.
That's remarkable.
Just over a quarter of them.
Man.
Two balls, two strikes on Adolis Garcia. 2-0 Phils, the pitch. And that's outside. Seventh time in franchise history the Phillies have started a game with back-to-back homers. 3-2 on the way. And Garcia bloops one out towards center, coming on Gilbert. He'll get there and make the catch. Had a little bit of carry on it. Stayed in the air for Gilbert to run under it. And so Garcia, who's really using the middle of the field right now.
Yeah, that's good to see.
And here comes Bryson Stott. Bryson Stott, who picked up his fifth run batted in game number one with a ninth inning, 1 out, RBI triple. And he goes after the first pitch and hits it a mile high. Right side, Arise, the second baseman under it. In shallow right, he makes the catch, and the side's retired. But the Phillies start with a bang. Bang! Turner and Schwarber back to back. And we'll go to the second here at Citizens Bank Park. Phillies 2 and the Giants nothing.
For 50 years, drivers have trusted Meineke to take care of their cars and their budgets. Because real value isn't just about price. It's about honest recommendations, quality work, and service done right the first time. From routine maintenance to major repairs, Meineke delivers dependable car care from experienced technicians you can count on. That's why generation after generation continues to choose Meineke. 50 years of trust, 50 years of value. Meineke, doing car care right.
In baseball, if you go 4 for 13, that's all-star caliber. But what if 4 for 13 meant you were batting 1,000? With Oliver Heating and Cooling's 4 for $13 plan, you always get Hall of Fame service for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical for just $13 a month. That's yearly inspections, exclusive discounts, and priority emergency service when you need it most. Call Oliver today and start batting 1,000. 484-470-6579 or oliverheatcool.com.
Your heart's rhythm is what keeps you moving through life. And when AFib throws it off, every beat matters. The elite team at Deborah Heart and Lung Center diagnose and treat AFib with advanced technology and a focused expertise, measurably better outcomes from one of the leading heart hospitals in the nation. From diagnosis through recovery, it's the team that's with you every step of the way. Because when it's your heart, don't take chances. DemandDeborah.org.
While everyone is listening to the ball game on the Phillies Radio Network, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative, ELEC, is hard at work rebuilding our infrastructure. Whether it's transportation, water, or energy projects, ELEC and the Operating Engineers 825 are ready to get to work building our future.
Two 2-0 Phillies lead it. We start the second inning, and Rafael Devers takes a look at a strike from Tim Meza, who's back out for another inning of work. Walked a man, nothing more in the first. The pitch to Devers, and there's a strike over the outside corner.
First inning, 8 balls, 6 strikes, 14 pitches. Here he starts out with 2 strikes.
And the 0-2, Devers a swing and a miss.
Wow.
And man, how far the 3-time All-Star has fallen. Really struggling right now.
Just does not look like the same guy.
35 homers last year. And he hasn't homered in 8 18 straight games now. Here's Willie Adames, and he takes up and away for a ball. Willie Adames, another one. He's one for his last 33. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Adames. 30 homers again last year. Couple straight. Here's a swing and a line drive to left center. That'll fall in for a base hit. Adames, a hard turn at first. He's going to hold there with a single as Crawford got to it in the gap.
Good job by Justin cutting that off. A strong throw, one hop into second base.
That'll bring up Jung-Hoo Lee. The right fielder tonight started the opener in center. 290 hitter on the year. Take away the numbers he's posted against the Phillies, and that number would be much higher. The pitch is a strike called. He's 1 for 17 against the Phillies.
Wow.
Phillies have right-hander Nolan Hoffman loosening up in the pen. The pitch. And that one's a strike called.
They're going to challenge.
Jung-Hoo Lee is challenging the call. And it looks like a strike. Did you hear that, Larry?
Did he say something?
The umpire talking? Didn't hear that?
Heard.
0-2 pitch, a strike called, and he's going to challenge again in the same at bat. And it looks like that it's going to be borderline. It's going to be low. And so the at bat will continue. That's
gutsy.
That's how I was going to say
What
it.
about me?
One ball, two strikes to count. The pitch. And it's a bouncer right side. That's going to bound through into right field for a base hit. Heading for third is Adames. The throw by Garcia. It's not in time. Boy, it was close.
Wow. What a strong throw and right on the money.
And Phillies take a look, but they're not going to challenge. And here comes the catcher, Eric Haas. Haas just 1 for 3 since joining the Giants. 2-0, Phillies lead it. And looking for a double play ball here as Turner and Stott set up at double play depth. The pitch, swing and a miss. Haas, who was called up April 21st when Daniel Susak went on the IL, was hitting .250 at AAA Sacramento with a couple of home runs. The pitch taken, and it's in for a strike. He's played in the big leagues with a few different teams: Cleveland, Detroit, Milwaukee, and now the Giants. 0-2 the count. And Meza with a pitch. Bounces in. What a block by Stubbs.
Really?
Got in front of it. Chest protector. Kept it out front of the plate. Terrific stop there by Garrett. Count is 1-2. And a pitch. Swung on, popped into right. Coming on is Garcia. He will make the catch on the run. And holding at third is Lee as Garcia fires a bullet into the infield.
Well, he's seeing some gold glove, and that's why he won one. This plays like the last one and that one. Well, kids 14 and under will take home a pair of their favorite pair when they receive Phil and Phyllis socks presented by Terminix on Saturday, May 9th at 6:05 when the Rockies are in town. Grab tickets today at Phillies.com. Well, coming in, a great jump on that ball by Garcia and then throwing off balance and still throwing a laser in.
Yeah, I thought off the bat that had a chance to drop in, but did hang up a little bit. He made the great jump and got to it quickly. And it'll bring up Drew Gilbert. This is probably the last batter for Tim Mesa. And with 2 outs, trying to get out of this jam, the pitch to Gilbert. And it's down a little bit low. Gilbert, who does not have a hit off a lefty yet. 237 hitter overall. But 10 plate appearances, hitless against left-hand pitching. Mesa kicks and deals in the pitch. That's a called strike.
Looked like he went. I don't know if he just adjusted his helmet or if he was. Looked like he wanted a challenge, but reached his hand up. I don't know if he stopped or.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball down and away. Two balls and a strike. The stretch by Mesa and the pitch. It's up high. And it's now 3-1. And Tim Mesa knows as well as anybody this is somebody he has to throw strikes to.
Yeah.
Left-hander is set, the 3-1 offer. And a swing and a pop-up, shallow left center. Turner backpedaling, trying to get under it. He does. He'll make the catch. And that'll do it for the Giants. No runs, couple of hits to left. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Phillies.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
What if you could have the most reliable Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Just 5 years of fiber-powered Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity. Imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Powered by fiber. Connected to the premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
The Philadelphia sun is shining. Bats are cracking. And the 2026 season is here with big expectations for this year's team. BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, is ready to help Phil's Nation experience every moment like never before. With a state-of-the-art app packed with betting options and 24/7 promotions, BetMGM brings the action straight to your fingertips. Download the app and sign up today. BetMGM.com for T's and C's. 21 plus to wager. PA only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help's available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
.com to secure yours today. Bottom of the second, it's 2-0 Phillies. As Alec Bohm will be first up for the Phils here against Adrian Hauser. And the first pitch is swung on and bounced towards the middle. Adames to his left. The second hop, he'll throw out Bohm. And Alec, who did not play in the opening game of the Twin Bill, starts the night with a ground out here against Hauser.
Well, matchup around the league. Kevin Gausman of Toronto, who's 2-1 with a 2.57 ERA, goes against the Twins' Bailey Ober, who's 2-1 with a 3.94. That's sponsored by the Meineke Car Care Centers.
Here is Justin Crawford. And Crawford takes up high. Crawford, the first Phillies rookie since Alec Bohm to have a couple of walk-off RBI. He did that in 2020. As Crawford swings, fouls it out of play to the left side. Crawford had a walk-off to win it back on April the 1st. And the Phillies rallied to beat the Washington Nationals in 10 innings. Here's the 1-1 and a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2 now. Chapman can back away from Crawford, who ended up with 3 hits. He had a bunt base hit, also a single to right. Hauser, hands together at the belt buckle. He's ready with a 1-2. And it's swung on, hit of the air, left field corner. Ramos going back to the track at the wall. It comes off the wall, bounds away from Ramos. Crawford off to the races. He's headed for third. He'll be there with a stand-up triple. Elliot Ramos got back there, and that ball hit about halfway up on the wall, but Ramos by that point was twisted around in all sorts of fashion as he couldn't come up with the catch.
It wasn't played real well, and he got stuck there as he sees the ball going over his head, and he just stood there and watched it hit the wall. And with Crawford's speed, easily gets there to third.
So 1 out, runner at third, infield in for the Giants and the rookie Felix Reyes, and he takes first pitch for a strike. 0-1 the count. So Crawford, his 4th hit of the day for the double dip. 2nd triple of the year, the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
And he needed some hits.
Yep. Reyes could use a few as well. He's 3 for 18. Of course, had that homer in his first big league at bat. His only homer and only RBI. 0-2. Swinging a ground ball towards short. Adames checks the runner, throws on to first. Reyes retired. We'll pause for station identification here on the Phillies Radio Network. With Larry Anderson, I'm Scott Fransky with you on this Thursday. Phillies wore the powder blues for Throwback Thursday earlier today, but this is Wednesday's game, so they're wearing the white pinstripes, red pinstripes, white unis.
This is Wednesday's game?
Pitches inside for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, I think technically. 1-0 pitch. And that's a called strike.
Because the first game was scheduled to be an afternoon game.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And basically the same lineups.
Yeah, a few changes here.
Change a couple, but yeah.
1-1. Stubbs pulls it sharply foul on the right field line. Garrett 2 for 6 since coming back to the big leagues. Spending almost all of last season at AAA. Got 1 RBI. Down to the count here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-0, Phillies lead it, runner at third. Infield back, of course, outfield shallow and shaded the other way. The pitch inside. Stubbs slow to get his right elbow out of the way. He wouldn't mind getting clipped by that maybe on the elbow guard. Hauser, the 2-2. That's up and in. And we're going to get a challenge from Eric Haas, the catcher. So we'll see if it's a strikeout or not.
Ball. The catcher is challenging.
And if that's in the zone.
Which catcher?
It's not.
Call is confirmed. San Francisco has 0 challenges remaining.
All right.
Count is 3-2.
All right.
Well, you heard David Ratcliffe loud and clear that time.
Yeah.
Somebody pushed the right button. 3-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball sharply hit to first. Gloved by Schmidt. He'll take it himself. And Stubbs is retired. So are the Phillies. Can't get that runner home from third. Leave him stranded there. We'll go to the third. It's 2-0 Phillies.
The working families of La Una Labor District Council of Pennsylvania, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia are proud contributors to all aspects of growth in this great city. The Labor District Council provides safe, well-trained, productive workers who enable projects to be done on time and under budget. We appreciate our signatory contractors and their commitment to fairness and equality. Laborers, we're building a better future today.
Brought to you by the Laborers District Council Licit Fund.
Burlington loves helping you score deals just as much as we love watching the Phils score all season long. And your deals just went pro. Burlington's now an official partner of the Phillies. A perfect partnership since we're sliding close to your home with over 40 store locations in the Philadelphia area. And if you haven't been to Burlington lately, we got a glow up. We're way better than you remember. Hope that rings your bell. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow.
Freddy's is where all your family favorites are made fresh all day, every day. We're talking sizzling steak burgers grilled to order, crispy shoestring fries, creamy frozen custard churned fresh daily. And with Freddy's famous friendly service, every visit is a treat. Order today on the Freddy's app, online at freddys.com, or visit a Freddy's location near you.
At PGW, delivering clean, reliable natural gas to Philadelphia homes and businesses safely is our top priority. If you smell gas, call 215-235-1212. PGW, fueling the future.
Join us for a night to honor those who serve. Salute to Service Night presented by Toyota will take place Saturday, May 23rd at 4:05 when the Phils host the Guardians, and an exclusive bucket hat is available to fans who purchase a special theme night ticket. Secure tickets today at Phillies.com/theme nights.
Right-hander Nolan Hoffman takes over the ball game here. Phillies in a bullpen night here for Game 2 of the Twin Bill. He's going to face the top of the order. Two righties to start, Ramos and Chapman, then Luis Ariz. And the 28-year-old right-hander's first pitch is on the way, and it's in there for a called strike. Made his major league debut last year after a long run through the minors. Made one appearance for the Phillies. He's made one appearance for the Phils this year before tonight. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 on Nolan Hoffman. Hoffman tossed an inning into third, scoreless baseball earlier in the week. The 0-2 pitch, and that's in there for a called third strike.
See ya.
That was quick. Ramos down on strikes twice tonight. Hoffman pitched on Sunday in Atlanta. Allowed a hit. Picked up a strikeout. And the pitch to Chapman. Swinging a ground ball to short. Turner gloves it right off the dirt. He'll flip it to first. Chapman has gone on 2 pitches.
All right.
Nolan Hoffman, who wears the legendary number 47 in Phillies colors.
He's still not going to make us forget about Amori Telemaco.
You never know. He might. It seems how many times I've tried to throw that line out there. Nothing makes you forget about Amori Telemaco.
No, ever.
I mean, you never divert to like Scott Air or anybody, you know?
Yeah, and it made no difference to Scotty Air.
Luis Ariz takes a strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Hoffman delivers. And it's a rocket right back over his head. He goes down on his backside to get out of the way of that one.
Fortunately,
and that one's into center for a hit.
Had he not gone down there, that ball might have hit the back of his forehead.
You know it's bad if it's hitting the back of your forehead.
Yeah. Man. Ooh. It scares me just watching a replay.
Did you ever get a comeback that close to your squash? I mean, like
Nah, I got one in the bicep.
Bicep?
I bounded a long ways away. You know.
Yeah, it's like hitting bricks, right? Here's Casey Schmidt.
So honestly, the problem, it was in AAA. The problem with it was that it was a changeup. I don't know if I jammed him or if I was into the bat, but it came back at like 50 miles an hour. But I went for it with my glove and tried to reach for it with my hand, and it still wasn't there, and got me right in the bicep.
1-0 pitch. It's bounced foul, third base side.
But those balls hit like that, I was always prepared to get out of the way. Even if it wasn't hit hard, I tried to get out of the way.
One ball, one strike. Long set by Hoffman, the pitch. And this one's punched into right. That'll be a base hit. Fielded on a couple of hops by Garcia. Back-to-back singles. You hit back up the middle. You said, hey, Stock, Mick, pick it up.
Yeah, somebody get that.
So, to aboard. Here comes Devers. Hoffman actually was sent out a couple of days ago when Jonathan Bolin was brought back from the IL. But Hoffman re-added to the roster today as the 27th man for the doubleheader. Pitch to Devers on the way, and he swings and fouls it straight back. Now, the Phillies did make another roster move in between games of the doubleheader, placing Kyle Backus on the IL because of some elbow inflammation. 0-1 to Devers. Struck out his first time up. Hoffman's pitch, and it's pop foul out of play. 2-0 here. Phillies leading it in the top of the third. Trevor Richards, who'd been pitching at AAA Lehigh Valley, was with the Phillies in spring training. He had his contract selected. He had to be added to the 40-man.
That bullpen dropping like flies.
It's crazy.
Man.
0-2 on Devers. Hoffman. A couple of looks at second. Now the pitch. And that one, just missed. Devers and the Giants are out of challenges. The Phillies have already burned one. Looked like Stubbs was holding that there like he might think about using it. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Fouled back. Devers with that very unique stance as he sets up watching the pitcher. The 1-2. It's up high. Keeps his right leg. He's a left-handed batter. Right leg is pointed out almost to the outside line of the batter's box. So he's kind of facing the hitter. Does bring that leg around, of course, and points it more towards the pitcher once the pitcher is coming home. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that one, trying a backdoor breaking ball, just missed.
That cutter that Stubbs held the first time looked like it might have hit the upper outside corner of the strike zone. That one might have been a ball.
So the count is full. 2 outs. Runners will be off. Arise at second. Schmidt at first. There they go. The pitch is high and wide. It's ball 4.
2 quick outs and then single walk.
So that's going to load the bases for Willie Adames. And it's also going to prompt a visit from pitching coach Caleb Cotham. He's going to make his way out to the mound. Adames had a hit his first time up. That was off the lefty Meza. Phillies today used Tanner Banks, Chase Sugart, Ryan Kirkering in the opening game, I should say. But Don Mattingly saying on the pregame show, well, I wouldn't say our bullpen was fully stocked, but we've got some arms. Should have enough to get through. The pitch. And it's down and away for ball one. The Phillies, of course, opted not to go with a traditional starter for this second game, although they have one they could have used. That would have been Andrew Painter. This would be his regular day. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. And it's swung on, hit high in the air center field. But the ballpark is plenty big enough. As Crawford camped under it, he'll make the catch. And the Giants leave the bases loaded. Couple of hits in the inning. We're going to the bottom of the third. Phillies 2 and the Giants nothing.
Baseball season is back, and so is grill season. Step up to the plate with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins and pork loin fillets. Juicy, flavor-packed, and ready for the grill. From first pitch to final out, Hatfield pork brings big league flavor to any meal. No marinade, no prep, just great taste every time. Find a store near you and recipes at simplyhatfield.com. When better care goes into every step, better pork comes off the grill. Hatfield. Better care, better pork. It's irresistible.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win, and when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
From Westchester to Doylestown, from Drexel Hill to Lansdale to Philly, we all look out for each other, stepping up to keep our communities going strong. And at Independence Blue Cross, we're here to keep you going strong. We've been deeply rooted in our communities for more than 85 years, and that connection to members has earned us our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. So while you look out for your neighbors, know IBX is always looking out for you. Learn more at IBX.com.
Don't snooze and lose. Head to Citizens Bank Park on Friday, May 8th at 6:40 p.m. when the Phillies face the Rockies, and kids 14 and under receive an IBEW Local 98 Jesus Luzardo t-shirt. Order tickets now at Phillies.com.
Bookmark this date. Fanatic About Reading Day presented by Xfinity is back. Kids 14 and under will take home a Fanatic children's book on Sunday, May 24th when the Phils close out the series versus the Guardians at 1:35. Secure seats today at Phillies.com.
Trey Turner leading off, and he swings at the first pitch, pulls it foul over on the third base side. It's 2-0 Phillies thanks to back-to-back homers for the Phils leading off the ballgame. 7th time in franchise history that has happened. A 1 pitch. Turner fouls it away. Turner followed by Schwarber to open the ball game. Last time it happened was April 17th of 2024 against Colorado. 0-2 pitch. Turner takes. That's down and away. One ball, 2 strikes. And Hauser delivers. Hooked, foul. Third base side, pardon me, is he just outside the line there.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Hauser, who is kind of known for a rather unique issue, if you will. But, multiple times during games he has gotten sick to his stomach out on the field. 1-2 pitch. And that's down low, including in a game in 2018 against the Phillies. He had just been called up from the minors, and he just got sick all over the field. The 2-2, swinging a ground ball towards short. Adames charges, gloves it, throws to first on the run, and Turner is retired. Happened again the next year. it had occurred right after he made an error in a game, and he said, I don't know, probably I was just sick from not making that play. It's become such a thing that he makes sure the trainers are aware of it before, when he signs with a new team. Here's Schwarber, and he takes down and away for a ball.
Well, I guess could be better than the alternative.
No pitch. That's up high. What would the alternative be, Larry?
Well,
not getting sick.
Well, getting sick in another area.
Uh-huh. 2-0 pitch. That's inside.
That
3 balls and no strikes. We kind of thought earlier today that's what was happening to you. .30 pitch, and that is in there for a strike.
I wasn't throwing up.
No.
No,
you weren't. But Murph almost did. Here's a swing and a miss by Kyle. It's 3-2. Schwarber, 11 homers now. As he goes deep in both ends of the doubleheader. The pitch. And that one is just inside. Ball 4. Schwarber, who walked twice against Logan Webb. And Logan Webb, after giving up the home run to Schwarber in the first at-bat, he then wanted basically nothing to do with Kyle the rest of the day.
Nope.
In fact, if you go back and look at his numbers, he faced 27 batters, Logan Webb did. He walked 2 of them, Schwarber twice. He faced 27 hitters. He only threw 27 balls for the game.
Yeah.
And 11 of them were to Schwarber.
Wow.
Here's Harper. And he swings at the first pitch and pops it up out of play. Foul. But it worked out for him just like he had hoped, as would stay away from Schwarber and got Harper both times to ground into double plays. That's what the Giants are looking for right here. Hauser ready at the letters and the pitch. Harper swings and fouls it back. It's 0-2 on Harper. 2-0 here. Phillies lead. And the pitch. That's up high. Hauser last year split the year between the White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. 1-2. And that's outside to Harper. All in all, he appeared in 21 games, all starts. He went 8-5 with a 3.31 earned run average. Two and 2 to Harper. And the pitch. That's up high. 3-2. Schwarber leads off first. Hauser ready. And the pitch. That's up high. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks.
All right. Well, Phil's now have back-to-back home runs and back-to-back walks.
Well, how about one home run after back-to-back walks?
That would be all right.
Adolis Garcia.
Really good.
3 home runs on the season. Only 9 runs batted in to this point for Garcia. Lined out to center his first time up. Flags left to right now. And Hauser steps off for a moment. A check of second in the pitch. Taken. It's inside. Garcia going football pants style. Those white pants are above the knees. Got the red leggings on and
Wide receiver.
Yeah. One-0. And a high bouncer to third. Chapman has it. Feeds second for one, on to first. It's a double play. 5-4-3. Giants take it around the horn, and the Phillies turned away here in their half of the third. We're going to the fourth. Still the Phillies 2 and the Giants nothing.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Ratliff, Engineering Director at Nissan. We know some things are important to hear from an expert, not a voice actor. For instance, the Nissan Frontier is not only powerful and fun to drive, but it's durable too. We added the V6 engines, so when you need that power in the off-road, it's there. I know, we've tested it a lot. Now get out there and find your Frontier.
Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on select 2026 Frontier trims. For J.D. Power 2025 US IQS award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Example: 0 down payment, 0% APR for 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. 1.9% APR for 60 months at $1,748 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary, subject to NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualified. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 5/4/26.
Hi, it's Scott Fransky. Philadelphia weather is relentless. The ice, the snow, the summer humidity. Your home's exterior can take a beating. What if your siding was made to stand strong through it all? Hardy fiber cement siding is engineered for our climate. It resists cracking in the freezing cold and won't swell in the summer heat. You get the timeless beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com.
Deep to right field.
Heads up, all fans receive a retro Phillies cap presented by SEI on Thursday, May 7th when the Phils host the A's at 6:40. Secure your seats now at phillies.com.
Baseball is a team sport. It's always more fun with friends. Gather a group of 25 or more to receive ticket discounts in select locations for most games and be recognized prior to game on Fanavision. For more info, visit phillies.com/group tickets.
Bottom third of the order for the Giants. 2-0 Phillies. Nolan Hoffman back to work. First pitch misses up and away. Here to start the fourth inning, which is, of course, the RAV fourth inning presented by Toyota. The pitch outside. Check out Toyota.com to get your new 2026 RAV4 today. Toyota. Let's go, Phils. Hoffman, the 2-0. And it's popped up. And Trey Turner camped under it, waiting, makes a one-handed catch. One away.
Well, once is never enough, so a second night was added for the Fightin's Frank Hat Bundle. Relish the fun on Tuesday, May 19th at 6:40 when the Phils host the Reds, and the first 2,500 fans to purchase a theme night ticket receive an exclusive hot dog-themed hat and a $12 concession credit. Visit phillies.com/theme nights to purchase tickets.
Here's Eric Haas. And the pitch to Haas is in for a strike. He lined out to right. His first time up. That came with a couple of runners on. Giants have had some chances here early in the game. They are the lowest scoring team in baseball. The 0-1. And a swing and a bouncer towards third. Backhand Bohm near the line. Quick throw across the diamond will pull Reyes off the bag. Bohm had to get rid of it really quickly as he played back on that ball. He's probably his only chance is to come in and get it somehow. But
right.
I think if he tries to come in, he may not actually cut it off in time because he's going towards the line as well. But either way, it's a hit for Haas.
I think it's a better chance coming in on that. Much better than running back to the outfield grass.
Brings up Drew Gilbert. Gilbert popped out to the shortstop his first time up. The pitch, and that's outside. 1-0 the count. Well, not a terrific ball-strike ratio for the two pitchers thus far for the Phillies, but
nope.
Giants haven't taken advantage. Hoffman, the 1-0, and it's fouled away, left side out of play.
One thing I do, look at the minor league box scores a lot, and just looking at the pitch counts for the start, mostly for the starters, but I look at all of them at the minor league level, and sometimes it's kind of surprising the lack of strikes being thrown.
1-1, and that's up and in. And that's been an issue at times for Hoffman at the minor league level. Two-one. Missed outside. It's 3-1.
I don't think it's exclusive to the Phillies either. I mean, it's look all around, and there's so much emphasis put on velocity and spin and shaping pitches, and I never ever hear anybody talking about commanding the pitches. Not saying that they don't say it, they don't talk about it, but you never hear about it.
3-1 and a half-hearted cut there by Gilbert.
We saw one of those swings in the first game, didn't we?
Yeah, but that was on a lefty.
That's true.
Which he's clearly struggling with. Count is full. And Haas leading off of first. 1 out in the inning, 2-0 Phils. Gilbert waiting. Runner does go. 3-2 pitch, hit on the ground, left side. Bohm charges and can't handle the short hop. Everybody's going to be safe, and Haas is all the way around to third base. As Bohm charging in, unable to play the short hop. And Gilbert is aboard.
Of course, it's a base hit.
Base hit, huh?
And the fact the guy from a ground ball to the third baseman goes from first to third.
So, at the moment, it's listed as 2 infield hits to third base. 1 going back, 1 charging in. And the Giants have runners on the corners for the top of their order. As Elliot Ramos, the batter. Ramos 0 for 2 tonight after a big day in the opener. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Hoffman struck out Elliot Ramos first time up. Hoffman, who was originally drafted by Seattle out of Texas A&M. The pitch. Popped up. First base side, foul territory. Stubbs and Reyes going over near the Phils dugout, but that's into the seats. Hoffman, after being a 5th round pick in 2018, was in the Mariners organization until he was placed on waivers in 2021. Orioles picked him up. Spent a year in that organization, or a few years, I should say. 0-2 the count. On Ramos, the pitch. Up and in. Ended up reaching minor league free agency. Signed a deal with Texas in December of 2024. Started last year with the Rangers. Phillies got him in a cash deal in the middle of June last year. 1-2 pitch. Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
At 39 pitches. Or 33, I'm sorry. 20 strikes, 13 balls.
Jonathan Bolin is warming up. 2-2 on the way. Ramos hits it in the air to left. And playable for Schwarber. Backing up, he'll make the catch. Runner at third tagging. Throw will go to second. And it'll be a sacrifice fly for Elliot Ramos. And the Giants are on the board. It's 2-1.
And there's a play right there. Like if Bob can keep that ball in front of him, it's first and second. There's no run there. Just a couple of mistakes will cost you.
Here's Chapman. 0 for 1 today with a walk and a ground out. The pitch. That's taken. It's a called strike. Two to 1 now. Giants have out hit the Phillies 6-3. Hoffman ready just below the letters. And his 0-1. That's up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Larry, it seems like there have been quite a few of those this year. Just
3 of their hits, though, combined probably don't reach a hard hit ball.
Sure.
But they're still hits.
The 1-1. And that's down low. We've heard that this year a few times.
Yeah. But it's also, I mean, it's kind of rare for the so far this part of the season that the Phils have out hit their opponent.
The 2-1. Fouled back. He had a rip.
Yeah, pitch to hit.
At some point, you can talk all you want about the soft contact, but you got to do something to try to turn that into outs somehow. Yep. And at some point, you have to believe maybe you're something you're not doing right.
Right.
2-2, and that's outside. Whether it's defensive positioning,
yep.
Whether it's the actual physical play of the fielders, some combination of both,
or pitches that not making pitches when you should.
3-2. Runner will be off with 2 outs. And Gilbert on the move. Here's the payoff pitch. It's hit in the air on the infield. Reyes charging from first. He's calling to the right of the mound. He'll make the catch. And the side's retired. Giants do get on the board. 1 run on 2 infield hits. A man left. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 2-1 Phillies.
Philadelphia Insurance Companies hits it out of the park with their Runs for Charities program. Every time the Phillies score a run, Philadelphia Insurance Companies will donate $100 to local nonprofit organizations. Over $320,000 has been donated to charities through the campaign since 2019. You can step up to the plate and nominate your favorite nonprofit at phly.com/Phillies. phly.com/Phillies. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park.
Hey Phillies fans, Tom McCarthy here. If you're bringing your family to Citizens Bank Park this season, there's something new for the kids. The King Swings Playground is now open inside the first base gate. A Phillies-themed playground where kids can climb, slide, and play just steps from the action. My family chose King Swings for the swing set in our own backyard. We love the craftsmanship, the safety, and of course, the Phillies branded design. From backyards to ballparks, King Swings is built for play. King Swings, official playground partner of the Phils.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health. Well beyond medicine.
Take home a pair with your favorite pair. Kids 14 and under will receive Phil and Phyllis socks presented by Terminix on Saturday, May 9th when the Phillies take on the Rockies at 6:05. Get tickets now at phillies.com. Wrap 4th inning brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Bryson Stott, first up for the Phils here in inning number 4. Phillies leading 2-1. And the pitch. And it's in there for a called strike. Bryson Stott, who had the game-tying triple in the 9th inning. And at the time we were talking about it, but Stott, who had hit only 1 walk-off home run in his career, the 0-1. It's outside. It came on June the 5th of 2022. And in doing so, helped the Phillies complete a sweep of the Angels, the 1-1 pitch. And that's down and away. And that was to cap off the first weekend for Rob Thompson as Phillies manager. You might remember the Phillies won 8 straight when Topper took over. 2-1. Swinging a ground ball right side, gloved by Schmidt. He'll flip underhand to Hauser. 3-1 the put out for out number 1. But Stott, who continues with an OPS under 500 against right-handed pitching.
And Hauser, his last 3 starts, he's pitched 12 2/3 innings and given up 21 hits.
Here is Alec Boehm. Grounded to short, swinging at the first pitch his first time up. Here he takes the first pitch.
Phil's got 2 hits in the first inning, home run. Second inning, a 1-out double.
No balls and a strike to Boehm, who came into the day hitting 157. Here he hits one back up the middle off of Hauser. Concert ticket. Visit Phillies.com to secure yours today. Going to the bottom of the 5th inning, it's Felix Reyes leading off for the Phils here in a 2-2 ball game. Brand new ball game. Adrian Hauser delivers to Reyes, and the pitch is swung on and a loop towards third, leaping in the air. It's Chapman. He'll make the catch. Kind of jammed him there. And
yeah, when he's throwing those pitches, and he's doing this a lot to right-handers, throwing that sinker in on him. If they're doing that and you're paying attention, open up with the first pitch and look for something middle in. Don't get jammed on it or hit a worm burner.
Here's Garrett Stubbs. And the pitch. That's a strike call. They're getting a lefty up in the Giants' pen.
I think they'll be thrilled to get 5 innings out of Hauser and just 2 runs.
Especially given the... And Stubbs down on strikes. 2 outs.
Well, the brightest baseball athletes from HBCUs are about to make history in Philadelphia at MLB All-Star Week, continuing a legacy that runs deep. Catch the HBCU Swingline Classic hosted by Ken Griffey Jr. at Citizens Bank Park on July 10th. Visit allstargame.com for tickets.
2 gone. Here's Turner. And the pitch takes inside. Big day for Trey Turner. He reaches 10 years service time. 6th player currently on the Phillies roster to reach 10 years. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sharply hit up the middle. It's a base hit. And Turner with his 2nd hit of this one. The others, Harper, Wheeler, Schwarber, Realmuto, Nola. Of course, Taijuan Walker was a 10-year service time guy, but just released earlier this month. Roughly 7% of the players ever to play Major League Baseball gets 10 years service time. 7%. Right? And I mean, you think about on a global scale how many people actually get to play Major League Baseball. It's a really tiny, tiny segment of people, and says a lot about the ability of a guy like Trey Turner or any of those 10-year vets. Well, that will be it for Adrian Hauser. They're going to go to the pen. We've got a pitching change brought to you by Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Phillies grounds crew. We'll tell you about the new Giants pitcher after this on the Phillies Radio Network.
Just like our Phillies, small business owners need a strong team behind them. Philadelphia Insurance Company's Business Owners Policy is built to protect your small business. Phillies BOP coverage handles risk so businesses can continue swinging for success. Talk with your insurance agent and learn why Philadelphia Insurance is the trusted teammate that keeps you in the game. Learn more at PhillyBOP.com, PHLYBOP.com. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park. Spring is back in Phillies Nation, which means it's time to get your yard ready for the season ahead. Cookouts, backyard catch, friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. So this season, get your lawn ready with Pennington and keep it strong all year long. As a proud partner of the Phillies grounds crew, Pennington is all about thick, durable grass. Built for life's big and small moments. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
Left-hander Ryan Borucki is on in relief. We'll tell you about his numbers after we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Phillies Radio Network. With Larry Anderson, I'm Scott Fransky with you from Citizens Bank Park. Phillies trying to go for a doubleheader sweep, a series sweep over the Giants. It's a 2-2 ball game right now. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, Trey Turner is aboard at first base, being held there by Casey Schmidt. Ryan Borucki, 32-year-old left-hander from Mundelein, Illinois. And his first pitch to Kyle Schwarber is a breaking ball that misses inside. Borucki has a .519 ERA, but almost all of the damage done has been done by right-handed hitters. Lefty's just 2 for 20 against him. The pitch to Schwarber, and it's up and in. But Schwarber, not your average left-on-left hitter, and he's up in the count here on Borucki. The lefty coming home, and Schwarber taking all the way. Looks at a strike. 3-1.
High leg kick. I don't know if he's going behind the rubber, or if it's something where he's keeping his knee in front of the rubber or his foot in front of the rubber, and tough to judge him.
3-1. It's a bloop. Left field line. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Turner around second. He's going to third. Schwarber's trying for second. Ramos with a throw. He is safe at second base. A swim move tag for Schwarber. Got his left hand around the tag of Luis Arraez.
Just got that hand in there.
Just got it in there. Schwarber with his 5th double of the season. Arraez reaching out to tag Schwarber instead of just putting the glove down at the bag, but oh well. Phillies will take it. Now Harper, 2 outs, needing a base hit. The pitch is a strike called. Harper wants to challenge it.
That looked like way off the plate, but
I think it was off the
maybe
plate.
he was sitting inside.
The batter's challenging.
Harper up there laughing with.
Well, I think Harper said.
Calls overturned, ball 1.
I think Harper said, was that down? And whatever Eric Haas said to him made Harper laugh. 1-0, and that's down and away.
They got to get a run in here with the rain coming. It'd be a good idea.
You told me it was brief.
Brief and
2-0 count. The pitch to Harper, way outside, bounces in the dirt, and it's 3-0. Borucki, again, we said he's had great success against lefties, but Schwarber's gotten him for a bloop double, kind of an accident, if you will, as he got jammed a little bit, muscled it out. 3-0 to Harper. Here's the pitch. He takes, and that's up high, ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and that's going to bring up Adolis Garcia. And I'm going to get a visit from the Giants pitching coach. Now, right-handed batters, another story. They have a 1526 OPS off of Ryan Borucki. They're 10 for 19 with a pair of homers.
The Phillies are?
No, all right-handed hitters.
Okay, because Hauser had a 336 opponent's average.
I hear you. You're just a classic. You are the world's most classic curmudgeon. And you're all ours. Thank goodness.
I mean, show me something different.
Here's Adolis with the bases loaded. The first pitch. It's down and in, ball one. First off, get a good pitch to hit.
Mm-hmm.
After a 4-pitch walk, Garcia takes 1-0 the count. The pitch. And that one is in there for a strike, but Garcia looked like he was determined to take a strike. One ball, one strike, the count even. Garcia today is lined out to center and hit into a double play. The pitch. That's down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Rookie shakes off one sign. Now time is called. 2-2 game, bottom of the 5th. The lefty's pitch, and that's down and in, ball 3. 95-mile-an-hour sinker from Barucki. Garcia grips the bat with those red batting gloves on both hands. 3-1 on the way. He takes. There's a strike.
Well, I think they'll be off and running on the pitch.
I think you're right. Turner's at third. Schwarber's at second. Harper's at first. Garcia at the plate waiting. Runners are off. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Lined into left. There's a base hit. Turner will score. Schwarber's around to score. Harper's around at third. Adolis Garcia with a 2-run single has put the Phillies back in front. It's 4-2.
They showed me something different.
There you go. Well, it all happens with 2 outs. The single by Turner got it started. And Barucki has yet to retire a batter. And now he faces Stott. Runners on the corners. And the first pitch. Bryson takes. That's a called strike. 0-1 the count. Definitely looks like we got some precipitation between here and Center City right now. 0-1 the count. Barucki kicks, delivers, and the pitch is grounded to second. Arise up with it, throws to first. Side's retired, but the Phillies reclaim the lead. 2-out magic. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 left. And we'll go to the 6th. Phillies are up 4-2.
Hurt in an accident?
Call Mondeluzzi.
Hurt at work?
Call Mondeluzzi.
Hurt on the road?
Call Mondeluzzi.
Hurt by a doctor?
Call Mondeluzzi. I'm Bob Mondeluzzi.
They hurt you, and it's time to fight back. Get justice with Salt's Mondeluzzi Vindeski.
Call our team at 267-662-1200
for a free consultation. That's 267-662-1200. Or visit smbb.com.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
As a Phillies fan, there is nothing better than going to the ballpark or watching or listening to a Phillies game. Aches, pains, or an injury should not keep you from your favorite activities. NovaCare Rehabilitation's physical therapist will listen and help you heal. With more than 150 convenient locations throughout the Delaware Valley and South Jersey, NovaCare has helped thousands of people just like you get back to what they love. Go to NovaCare.com to schedule an appointment today. The Phillies trust NovaCare, so can you. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
Don't snooze and lose. Head to Citizens Bank Park on Friday, May 8th at 6:40 p.m. when the Phillies face the Rockies, and kids 14 and under receive an IBEW Local 98 Jesus Luzardo t-shirt. Order tickets now at Phillies.com. Well, we go to the 6th inning. Phillies are back in front 4-2. And Jonathan Bolden back to work here as we've got some rain in the area. And the first pitch is up high to Jung-Hoo Lee. And now we got rain at the ballpark.
Yeah.
And the grounds crew really wants to put the tarp down, I think. They were getting ready.
Look at
but
the
next
flags.
pitch misses up and away.
Blowing.
And fans are out. I mean, they're gone. They're headed to the concourse. 2-0 pitch, and that one is in for a strike. And they did sort of expect this to be fairly quick. However, you never know. The pitch, and Lee takes up and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. But those flags in center field above Ashburn Alley, they're pointed straight out left to right. The pitch. And that's high. It's a leadoff walk, ball 4. The crew chief is Chris Guccione. And Chris Guccione over at first base. I'll bring up the catcher, Eric Haas.
Maybe they don't realize it's raining.
It's raining sideways. Check swing, foul ball into the screen. And again, the grounds crew looked like, to me, they wanted to come out on the field in between innings, but they didn't want to interrupt the best round of the Fanatic's life.
Right.
Fanatic was doing his 5th inning skit, and with a nod to the PGA at Aronimink this year, he was all Caddyshack as the pitch is in there for a called strike.
Looks like it's just about out of here.
Does it? It's absolutely pouring.
Yeah.
Right now.
Maybe being a little facetious, but it's Center City's gone.
Well, it's still there. We just can't see it.
You don't know.
The 0-2. And Bolden slipping and sliding, and the grip on the ball comes out. And Don Mattingly, I think, is upset. He's yelling out at Chris Guccione, who now says, all right, let's go into a rain delay. They wave it off at 7:13. And kind of feel bad that they even bothered to start that half inning, given the way this went down. But, again, I just don't think anybody wanted to interrupt the Fanatic until that crazy groundhog came into the picture. Although, Larry, I think it looked a whole lot like a chipmunk.
I believe it was.
Yeah. Well, the rain delay has begun, and who knows how long this may begin. But if you're in the ballpark and you're within earshot, you're on the concourse, it's a great time to stop by the Many Hands Coffee Cart.
And this wasn't a scheduled night game, so there's still plenty of seats available if you want to stop by.
That's right. You're on your way, maybe you were coming down to try to get a Sixers ticket, and you couldn't get one. So now with the wind going, the grounds crew really having to muscle up to get this tarp into place. They've got the home plate and the pitcher's mound covered, and now into that tarp down over the rest of the infield, and a really good job by the grounds crew.
You think it'd still be out there if Mattingly hadn't said anything, if Guccione would have just let him keep going?
It's a good question, because I really think that last pitch, Bolden clearly had trouble gripping the baseball and looked a little fed up with the whole thing, and Mattingly did as well as he yelled out at Guccione. So right now the grounds crew is going into a hang on for dear life mode as they try to fan out on all 4 sides of the tarp to make sure it's held down. They get a little air under it, and it can get to be a dangerous situation with high winds like we've got right now. So we're in a rain delay. We're in the top of the 6th. With nobody out and a runner on for the Giants, and that means it's time to bring in the one and only fill-in shoes himself.
Yeah.
Greg Murphy is
Those
here.
are the fill-in shoes, aren't they?
These are not, actually.
No, they're not.
So I got to get out of here. Sorry.
Good
luck, though.
Have fun. Yeah.
Get my other shoes.
You know, you mentioned what a good job the grounds crew did to get that tarp on. I was watching one of the guys down here at the end as they started running to pull the tarp, and then, they hit that first layer of resistance when the wind started.
Right.
I thought the one guy's shoulder was going to blow out right there. I mean, I'm up here going, oh, God, that looked painful.
His arm was still attached to the
pretty
hoop
much
down there?
Yeah, pretty much. But they did a great job getting it on, as they always do, and by all accounts, this will be quick. In fact, I've been told maybe only about 15 minutes or so. So we'll see about that.
Well, enjoy that.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I guess we'll take some phone calls if folks are interested in giving us a call and talking about this 2-game win streak the Phils are riding right now and everything else that's happened along this week. We'd be happy to take your phone calls over here on the Phillies Radio Network. First things first, though, we're going to step away, take a break. It's 4-2 here at the ballpark, and the rain is falling in South Philadelphia, so we are officially in our rain delay. But we'll get you the number, and we'll get some phone calls on the line coming up on the other side. So stay with us right here on the Phillies Radio Network.
Baseball season is back, and so is grill season. Step up to the plate with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins and pork loin fillets. Juicy, flavor-packed, and ready for the grill. From first pitch to final out, Hatfield pork brings big league flavor to any meal. No marinade, no prep, just great taste every time. Find a store near you and recipes at simplyhatfield.com. When better care goes into every step, better pork comes off the grill. Hatfield. Better care, better pork. It's irresistible.
For more than 30 years, NovaCare Rehabilitation has been the Delaware Valley's hometown leader in physical therapy, hand therapy, and sports medicine. As the preferred provider of physical therapy to the Phillies, NovaCare is proud to be part of the healing journey of so many Phillies fans. Their clinical experts will partner with you to reach your goals. With over 150 convenient locations in Greater Philadelphia and South Jersey, schedule an appointment today at NovaCare.com without a doctor's referral. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
Freddy's is where all your family favorites are made fresh all day, every day. We're talking sizzling steak burgers grilled to order, crispy shoestring fries, creamy frozen custard churned fresh daily. And with Freddy's famous friendly service, every visit is a treat. Order today on the Freddy's app, online at freddys.com, or visit a Freddy's location near you.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph. Sometimes we trust.
You're out! Oh!
What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. Riding to and from the game is a breeze, and paying your fare has never been easier now that SEPTA accepts contactless payment. And don't forget, fans under 12 ride free with an adult. Plan your trip.
from the action. My family chose King Swings for the swing set in our own backyard. We love the craftsmanship, the safety, and of course, the Phillies branded design. From backyards to ballparks, King Swings is built for play. King Swings, official playground partner of the Phils.
Spring is back in Phillies Nation, which means it's time to get your yard ready for the season ahead. Cookouts, backyard catch, friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. So this season, get your lawn ready with Pennington and keep it strong all year long. As a proud partner of the Phillies grounds crew, Pennington is all about thick, durable grass, built for life's big and small moments. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
It's a Yingling thing. Watching the grill like it's the championship game. Yelling at the ref as if he can hear you. Sipping a Yingling traditional lager and feeling like the MVP. Brewing America's lager for nearly 200 years.
Come out to McGillen's Old Ale House at 1310 Drury Street in Philadelphia for Phillies games. Featuring $4.75 Yingling lager all day. McGillen's Old Ale House, 1310 Drury Street in Philadelphia.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph. Sometimes we trust.
You're out!
What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. Riding to and from the game is a breeze, and paying your fare has never been easier now that SEPTA accepts contactless payment. And don't forget, fans under 12 ride free with an adult. Plan your trip to the game at SEPTA.org.
Doors are closing.
Ready to pop the question? Hit your engagement out of the park with a stunning ring from Golden Nugget Jewelers. We have all the designer bridal brands like Tacori, Baraggio, Simon G, and more. The largest selection of loose diamonds at the best prices guaranteed. Enjoy a stress-free shopping experience with our highly trained staff located on the corner of 8th and Chestnut. Proud partners of the Philadelphia Phillies. Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health. Well beyond medicine.
Well, if you're going to have a rain delay, that's the way to do it. It was a quick one. We are ready for baseball, so welcome back, Scott Fransky and Larry Anderson, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Smurf. And new pitcher for the Phillies, inheriting a 1-2 count, will be right-hander Trevor Richards, set to make his Phillies debut here post-rain delay. He's facing Eric Haas, who's 1 for 2 on the day. The count is 1-2 strikes. And the first pitch is on the way, and it's swung on and popped in the air down the right side, foul territory, and out of play.
The rain stopped, but the wind's still blowing left to right. Maybe in from left now, so not much change there.
24 minutes, the official time of the delay. And Haas, with the Phillies up 4-2. Here in the 6th inning. Richards set. And deals. And the pitch swung on. Missed. He got him with a changeup, which has been a big, big pitch for Trevor Richards throughout his career.
Nice.
And there is the first out of the inning. Strikeout goes on Richards' log. And that'll bring up Drew Gilbert. And the pitch is a little bit wide. Now, Richards had his contract selected today when Kyle Backus was placed on the 15-day injured list with elbow inflammation right before Game 2 here this evening. Turner playing up the middle against the left-hand batter. And the pitch. That's in there for a strike. And Richards was really pitching well at AAA Lehigh Valley. His numbers were terrific. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Good stop by Stubbs.
That's good news. He had a little bit of a tough spring, but obviously figured some things out at Lehigh.
Richards, who was a starter earlier in his career, really overcame a lot of long odds. He was from a very small school and made it to the major leagues. 2-1, and it's fouled away. Up into the Hall of Fame level, over to our left. 296 major league appearances now for Trevor Richards. The pitch, and that's down low.
Do they still use a different ball in AAA?
Not in AAA. In AA, it's a different ball. But same ball at AAA that they use here in the big leagues. Count is full to Drew Gilbert, top of the order next. The pitch, swung on, popped up, foul. And this will make it into the seats beyond the third base Giants dugout.
Is there a shortage of cowhide or something like that?
I don't know, but they use a different ball all through the lower minor leagues. So it can be an adjustment for guys going from AA to AAA for sure, getting used to a new baseball.
Yeah.
And it sort of mystifies a lot of people at the top level why not everybody is using the same ball.
Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Still 3-2 on Gilbert. Lee at first, short lead. Richards long hold, and he's going to turn and throw over to first. Lee may be off and running here. We'll see. 3-2. Drew Gilbert, 1 for 2, had an infield hit back in that fourth inning. And the pitch, fouled back. At Lehigh Valley, he had made 9 relief appearances, covering a total of 14 innings, posted a 1.93 earned run average. And how about this? He had struck out 26 batters in 14 innings.
Wow.
Against only 3 walks. 3-2 pitch, swing and a fly ball left center field, long run. Schwarber into the gap, won't get there. It's a base hit. And on a hop, Schwarber fields and fires it back in. Not before Gilbert gets into second with a double. Stopping at third is Lee. And just like that, the Giants mounting a rally here as they look to answer back down by 2 runs. And it'll bring up the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And we'll see how the Phillies align defensively. They're going to play Reyes even with the bag at first base. Now he's backing up a few steps. Everybody is back. The rest of the infield, the pitch swung on, fouled back. Oh, 0-1 the count. And the pitch swung on, pop foul. This will go into the seats. Richards, who is a non-roster invitee to spring training for the Phils. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. He got him looking.
Right.
Comes back with a fastball there. And Ramos just staring at it.
Well, Citizen stats leader Matt Olson of the Braves hit a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th inning last night to beat Detroit 4-3. It was his 4th career walk-off home run and his first with Atlanta. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Hard to believe he hadn't had one yet for the Braves, as the pitch is in there for a called strike. To Matt Chapman. Chapman looking for a big hit for his club. The pitch, and that one's in the dirt. Squirts away briefly from Stubbs, who goes to recover it. No advancement by the runners.
Good hustle by Stubby to get over there and get on that ball. Now he's got to dry off. A little wet down there.
A little bit. 1 ball and 1 strike to Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in this one. Walked in the first. Has grounded out and popped out. Tying runs are aboard. Go ahead run at the plate. 6th inning. And the pitch. Swung on. Popped up again. This will reach the seats. Giants, a handful of chances thus far. They're 0 for 4 with men in scoring position. Trevor Richards, a new baseball, comes set. And the 1-2. Fouled back. Fastball at 92. Richards last year in the major leagues got into only 5 games across 2 different organizations, the Royals and the Diamondbacks. And he has really been bouncing around. The 1-2 pitch inside. Count level now, 2-2. The pitch. And it's low. Change up at 79 miles an hour off that 92 mile an hour fastball. Richards, who is one of those wears the sports glasses, clear goggles. The 3-2 on the way, and it's in the dirt. Ball 4. And so that is going to load him up for a tough out in Luis Arraez. Since the 2021 season, Richards has pitched for the Rays, the Brewers, the Blue Jays, the Twins, the Royals, the Diamondbacks, and now the Phillies. The pitch. Arraez swings, fouls it away, left side. And that's just in the major leagues. He's had a few minor league stops as well. Spent a bit of last year with the Cubs in the minors. The 0-1. And it's fouled away again. 0-2 quickly. Well, getting ahead of Arraez is one thing. Putting him away is another.
That's another story, yep.
Former batting champ, tough to strike out. He's 1 for 3 today. 7 for 20 this year against the Phillies, who lead it 4-2. 6th inning, bases loaded, 2 outs. Richards kicks the pitch. Swung on, hooked over the head of Reyes. It's down the right field line. It's big trouble. It'll tie the game as 2 runs come home to score. Chapman into third. He'll be held there. And it's a single by Luis Arraez to tie the game. We start over again. It's a 4-4 ball game here in the 6th.
And got a running start for everybody.
And now Casey Schmidt. And out of the dugout comes Phillies pitching coach Caleb Cotham. Phillies, we're going to assume the Phillies wouldn't use any pitcher here in Game 2 that they already used in Game 1, regardless of how many pitches they threw in that first game, which would eliminate Orion Kerkering, Chase Sugart, and Tanner Banks. And given that they've used Hoffman, Meza, Bolin, and now Richards, it would only leave Alvarado and Keller left, if that's the case. And if I've done my card correctly.
I don't.
Sugart threw to 1 batter, but
I don't know where it says that you can't pitch twice in a game. You can't pitch a doubleheader. Can't pitch in the first. If you pitch in the first game, you can't pitch in the second. I don't know why, but
well, we're making that assumption. We don't really know what the new manager's preference might be. Here's Schmidt and the pitch. He takes up high, ball 1. But, I mean, at this point, if it is just those three, the one on the mound and the two left in the pen, the 1-0 pitch, fouled back. I mean, Keller, for the most part, a one-inning guy. Alvarado, for the most part, has been a one-inning guy, which would mean you needed to get 2 out of Richards.
Yeah.
Get through this 6th and the 7th. 1-1 the count. Runners on the corners, the pitch. And that's down low. Change up. And it's 2-1.
A leadoff walk in this inning, and then that just comes around to hurt you.
4-4 game, 6th inning. Giants have scored in 3 straight frames. The stretch by Richards. And the 2-1. That's a strike. 2-2. Two runs are in, 2 runners are on. 2 men are out. The count 2-2. Here's the pitch. Bounces in front of the plate. Change up. And that takes us full yet again. As Richards already at 28 pitches. New baseball for Richards, delivered by the plate umpire David Rackley. Arise, they play behind him at first base. He'll be off with the pitch. Chapman the go-ahead run at third. Richards the 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. And Stubbs to the left of the plate is under it in foul territory. He'll make the catch. And the side is retired. But the Giants get their answer. It took a while with that rain delay in the middle. 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 were left. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's a 4-4 game.
Hey, it's John Crook. When the game is on the line, you need a team that doesn't fold under the pressure. That's why I like Thompson Toyota, BMW, Lexus. You'll find them in Doylestown and Willow Grove. These guys have been delivering game winners for over 55 years. And with Thompson service, courtesy pickup and delivery, loaner cars, and a wash with every visit, they make sure you're always ready for the next inning of life. Drive the lineup that always delivers. Check them out at 1-800-THOMPSON.com.
It's time, Philly, for first pitches, plays at home plate, and safe at first base. It's officially baseball season. Watching our guys in pinstripes or taking your kid to his first practice, game day is always better with Gerhard's in the bullpen. Laundry deals that'll knock out grass stains, grills that'll bring the heat to every barbecue, and refrigerators to keep your cold ones ice cold. Let Gerhard's make your home a hit with home run prices. Gerhard's Appliances, Philly's cleanup hitter since 1945.
Can you hear that? It's the gentle waves meeting the sugar white sand in St. Pete, Clearwater. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the wows from world-renowned museums, the mms from Michelin-recognized restaurants, and the ahs that come with record-breaking sunshine. Plan your trip to St. Pete, Clearwater, the official Florida beaches of Philadelphia Phillies, and call it your best hit of the season. Start planning at visitspc.com.
Hey, Pennsylvania, Gus here. Can you believe it? My face has been printed on scratch-off tickets all over the Keystone State. And the Gus scratch-off gives you a chance to win top prizes of $100,000. Play today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
The Chick-fil-A nugget of the game, April 30th, 1919. Right-hander Joe Oshier ties a club mark by pitching all 20 innings of the game against Brooklyn. It ends in a 99 tie due to darkness.
Alec Bowman lead off in a 4-4 ball game. Phillies now have squandered a pair of 2-run leads. It's a 4-4 game. And a new pitcher for the Giants, right-hander Caleb Killian. And the first pitch from Killian is in for a strike to Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 2 here in the nightcap with 2 groundouts. 0-1 the count. Killian with a pitch and a swing and a miss. Killian, who had been in the major leagues for parts of 3 seasons with the Cubs with the really poor results. Across 8 appearances, 5 starts, he had posted a .922 earned run average. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out on 3 pitches.
Right down the middle, fastball.
The Giants have found something, though, with Killian, as in 12 appearances, that's now 12 1/3 innings, 4 hits allowed, and 15 strikeouts, and a .75 ERA. Still quite a few walks. He's walked 7 in 12 1/3. Here's Crawford, and a pitch. It's right down the middle for a strike. Killian, third pitcher used in this one by San Francisco. Chapman is in on the grass by 1 step. Now comes in another step. And the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Backhand Arise. He's got it. And he'll throw to first. And get Crawford for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down here in a 4-4 game. And that'll bring up Felix Reyes. Killian, who attended Texas Tech University, was born in Southern California but went to high school in Texas. Here's a swing by Reyes, and he pops one up. Back of first, now into foul ground. Schmidt trying to get under it, makes the basket catch in foul territory, and wow, just like that, the inning is over. Caleb Killian makes quick work of the Phillies, who go in order. We go to the 7th. It's a 4-4 game.
They call this one Bill.
Whoa, aliens? Am I in a spaceship?
Affirmative, Bill.
What's with the laser saw?
An Xfinity mobile transmission says you can cut your bill in half.
Oh, your mobile bill, not me, Bill.
Xfinity Internet members cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try Xfinity Mobile free for a year. No commitment. Learn more at XfinityMobile.com. Restrictions apply. Savings compares one line of Xfinity Mobile Select to comparable plans from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T as of 3/24/26. Taxes, fees, extra. $30 monthly discount limited to new mobile customers only. After 12 months, regular rates apply.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
Hey Philly fans, Ryan Howard here. When you're at Citizens Bank Park, make sure to stop at Colby's Southern Kiss Chicken near Section 120. Colby serves up the freshest ingredients and the best in Southern-style chicken sandwiches, including the Colby's Original, Nashville Hot, and my personal favorite, the Big Piece. And don't forget to save room for the incredible Peach Spoon Pie. You can also find a Colby's location in Mount Holly, New Jersey. See you at Colby's this summer.
Don't snooze and lose. Head to Citizens Bank Park on Friday, May 8th at 6:40 p.m. when the Phillies face the Rockies, and kids 14 and under receive an IBEW Local 98 Jesus Luzardo t-shirt. Order tickets now at Phillies.com.
Time for the PGW game summary. Phil's got up to 2-0 lead in the first. Back-to-back home runs from Turner and Schwarber. Turner's 4th, Schwarber's 11th. And then the Giants scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. Phil's came back, scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th to take a 4-2 lead. But the Giants came back with 2 in their top of the 5th. It's a 4-4 ball game going to the 7th. PGW fueling the future.
And Trevor Richards still on the mound and delivers a strike. Rafael Devers. Devers leading off here in the 7th inning, and the next pitch just misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Devers a sac fly back in the 5th, which tied the game at 2. The 1-1 swing and a foul tip. Braves lost today 5-2 to Detroit as the Tigers get one in that series. Just the 10th loss of the year for the Braves. They're 22-10. A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Devers gone on strikes.
The Independence Blue Cross Player Spotlight focused on Christopher Sanchez, who now has gone 18 straight starts at Citizens Bank Park with 2 earned runs or fewer allowed and at least 5 innings pitched. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at ibx.com.
Now Willie Adames is 1 for 3 today. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Turner to his left. He'll glove it. Gets his feet square. Fires across the diamond to get Adames. And a bang play at first base. Just got him.
Wow.
Turner, we talked about it with Stock on the last road trip. Turner had briefly gone with a different glove. He had kind of a blue teal almost colored glove. Now he's back to his old model. Turner, a guy who is known to break in a glove and keep using it for a really long time. He's got some beat up leather out there. But here's Jung-Hoo Lee, and the pitch to Lee is in for a strike. Lee walked to start that 6th inning, was standing out in the rain on first when we went into a delay in that inning. Pitch swung on, fouled back. Let's pause for station identification on the Phil's Radio Network. Oh, and 2 the count on Jung-Hoo Lee as Trevor Richards in a 4-4 game delivers, and the pitch is popped up out of play. With Larry Anderson, I'm Scott Fransky with you on this Thursday night. Mike Tuberosa, our engineer in the booth. Buzz back in our studios. Got some help from Moshe Kravitz. 0-2 in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Four game in the 7th. And Trevor Richards delivers. Fouled back into the screen.
It's like Brad Keller out throwing now for the Phils in the bullpen.
I think they're going to try to squeeze any out they can out of Trevor Richards here. The 1-2 swung on, line towards right, and coming on to make the catch is Garcia. And it's a scoreless 1-2-3 7th inning for the veteran right-hander Trevor Richards. And that'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. We go to the bottom of the 7th, a 4-4 game.
I need a little Introducing the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club Sandwich. With that juicy Chick-fil-A chicken on a buttermilk ranch bun, jalapeno ranch sauce, and pickled jalapenos, it's a little ranch with a lot of kick. The new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club with original spicy or grilled filet. Available for a limited time only. Order ahead on the Chick-fil-A app.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Hey, turn the music down for 1 second. Listen. That annoying sound is probably nothing, right? That's how expensive repairs start. John Crook here. In baseball, ignore the signs and you will pay for it. Same thing with your car, because breakdowns don't wait until you're ready. That's why there's Car Shield. They can help cover the cost of expensive repairs. When something goes wrong, you've got a plan.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
This one's for those who serve. Phillies Salute to Service, presented by Toyota. Saturday, May 23rd at 4:05 when the Phils host the Guardians. Special theme night tickets include an exclusive bucket hat. Secure yours at phillies.com/theme nights. Well, Garrett Stubbs will lead it off against Caleb Killian. And the first pitch, Stubbs squares to bunt, takes up high. You've got one of the best in the game over there at third base, and Matt Chapman.
I think Stubbs was going to take that with him to the first base side.
Which we see him do. 1-0. Trying to get on to start something here in a tie game. The pitch. Stubbs a swing and a miss.
Schmidt well behind the bag at first base.
And Schmidt not a natural first baseman. He's doing some learning over there. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Killian is ready, and the pitch swung on, fouled straight back. And it's 1-2. Stubbs tonight 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Outfield shades the opposite way against Stubbs. Killian is ready, and his 1-2 pitch down low. Balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball stays outside and high. Killian, a 4-pitch pitcher. Fastballs, curveballs, slider as well. 3-2 all the way, and it's swung on, hit in the air towards the left field corner. Ramos going back into the corner. He'll make the catch well shy of the track for out number 1. We've seen some balls carry that way here this afternoon and evening. Yeah. But that one didn't have a whole lot of carry to it. So now Trey Turner. Killian has only allowed 1 home run so far this year. And the pitch to Turner is up and in, spins him off the plate. One and 0. Killian delivers. And there's a breaking ball that's in for a strike. Turner with a home run in the first, grounded out in the third, singled to center back in the fifth. He scored 2 runs. Here's the 1-1. And Turner takes, that's a strike. Don't look now, but the fanatic is here, Larry.
Oh boy.
Right in front of the booth. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a high fastball. Two down. And it'll bring up Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber's been aboard 3 times in this one. Homered in the first, walked in the third, doubled and scored in the fifth. And Caleb Killian delivers, and Schwarber takes down low for ball 1. The Giants don't really seem eager to attack Schwarber.
No.
The 1-0, and it's grounded through the right side, a base hit. And so the go-ahead is run is on. 2 outs here in the 7th inning.
Rare single from Kyle.
Yeah, mix in a single now and then.
Yeah.
That's his 3rd hit of the day. He's a triple shy of the cycle.
Yeah, it might be a while.
So now Harper, who's walked twice and struck out once. And the pitch from Killian. Swing and a miss. First pitch up in the zone, a fastball, and Harper going after it. Harper, who remains pretty aggressive early in the count.
It's almost like it's a mindset. Just go, I'm swinging first pitch. Doesn't matter.
0-1 the count and the pitch. That's down low. One ball, 1 strike. Short lead for Schwarber. And the pitch to Harper in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit off the end of the bat. Backhanded it short by Adames. Long throw to first. It's in time. What a play by Willie Adames. Getting Harper at first base for the final out. Phillies will double check on video, but I think that's an out. And it is. The Phillies will not challenge. No runs, a hit, one left. We'll go to the 8th. Still a 4-4 game.
Flying out of town? Let Philadelphia International Airport handle all your parking needs with our new Premier Valet Parking Service, managed by the Philadelphia Parking Authority. Reserve ahead at PHL.org. We'll pick your car up at your departing terminal and store it in our exclusive on-site covered valet parking area. For an additional charge, you can even opt to have your car washed and detailed. We'll monitor your return flight and have your car waiting for you outside of baggage claim. Make your no-wait valet reservation today at PHL.org.
Upgrade to a Carrier Infinity heat pump and enjoy reliable comfort, lower energy costs, and up to 38% reduced CO2 emissions over 15 years. Now through May 31st, save up to $2,100 in cool cash rebates and special financing on qualified systems. Don't wait. Save energy and money today. Visit nopaycarrier.com to learn more and find a trusted contractor. Carrier. That's nopaycarrier.com for a contractor near you.
Ready to pop the question? Hit your engagement out of the park with a stunning ring from Golden Nugget Jewelers. We have all the designer bridal brands like Tacori, Baraggio, Simon G, and more. The largest selection of loose diamonds at the best prices guaranteed. Enjoy a stress-free shopping experience with our highly trained staff located on the corner of 8th and Chestnut. Proud partners of the Philadelphia Phillies. Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged.
This one's for those who serve. Phillies Salute to Service, presented by Toyota. Saturday, May 23rd at 4:05 when the Phils host the Guardians. Special theme night tickets include an exclusive bucket hat. Secure yours at phillies.com/theme nights.
This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Philadelphia Phillies may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Any accounts or descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Phillies.
Phillies in a tight one earlier today. And ended up on the winning end with a walk-off victory.
We're going with Will Brennan here.
Will Brennan faced Trevor Richards, who's back out there. I don't know when Trevor Richards got the call to get here as the pitch fouled off the bat of Brennan, left-handed batter. He's batting for the catcher, Eric Haas. But Richards pressed into duty as they did not announce this, and we got a foul ball off of the mask of Stubbs, and got his bell rung a little bit there, and he's being checked on. Joe Roush of the training staff out there quizzing Garrett. And he's going to stay in. 0-1 the count. Brennan, 7 plate appearances without a hit thus far for the Giants. And a pitch to Brennan is fouled back over the screen. But you always got to admire a guy who's pressed into duty is kind of last minute. And to come here and race here, get to the ball game and get into the ball game and play a significant role. Here's a pitch that's popped up. Left side of the infield. Richards going to be called off by Bohm right along the foul line. That's a fair ball catch, as that was right along the chalk, about halfway between home and third.
But it's a lot easier to, and you get here a lot faster when you're going this way versus going the other way.
Yeah.
Going up versus going down.
Here is Gilbert. The pitch. He fouls one back. Coming up this. Oh, look out, sir. Wake up. Second row. He was not ready for that one. Phillies still have Keller up and loose and ready to go. Pitch. And this is lined the other way. And with Bohm drawn in, that'll be slapped past him. And Gilbert has his third hit of the night, his second off of Richards. And the Giants have a base runner to work with one out in the eighth, and that, I think, is going to do it for Richards. As Don Mattingly is on the dugout steps. And here he comes. He's going to get Brad Keller into the game to face the top of the order. Certainly makes sense. With Ramos, Chapman, and Arise still to come here in the eighth inning. So we've got another pitching change timeout here in a 4-4 game. Top of the eighth. Long day of baseball and still yet to be decided this game too as Keller is coming on. We're back in a moment on the Phillies Radio Network.
The Philadelphia sun is shining, bats are cracking, and the 2026 season is here with big expectations for this year's team. BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, is ready to help Phil's Nation experience every moment like never before. With a state-of-the-art app packed with betting options and 24/7 promotions, BetMGM brings the action straight to your fingertips. Download the app and sign up today. BetMGM.com for T's and C's. 21 plus to wager. PA only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help's available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, it's Scott Fransky. Philadelphia weather is relentless. The ice, the snow, the summer humidity. Your home's exterior can take a beating. What if your siding was made to stand strong through it all? Hardy fiber cement siding is engineered for our climate. It resists cracking in the freezing cold and won't swell in the summer heat. You get the timeless beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com.
Ready to pop the question? Hit your engagement out of the park with a stunning ring from Golden Nugget Jewelers. We have all the designer bridal brands like Tacori, Veragio, Simon G, and more. The largest selection of loose diamonds at the best prices guaranteed. Enjoy a stress-free shopping experience with our highly trained staff located on the corner of 8th and Chestnut. Proud partners of the Philadelphia Phillies. Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged.
Right-hander Brad Keller is on in relief of Trevor Richards. We're told Richards got here about 6 o'clock tonight, so after first pitch time, and pressed into duty. And the Phillies obviously going through a bullpen game here today. And they get 2 1/3 out of Trevor Richards, more outs than any other pitcher so far this afternoon for the Phillies. Here is Elliot Ramos against Brad Keller, in the first pitch is in there for a strike called. 0-1 the count. Ramos, who had a big game in game one, has been quiet in game two. 0 for 3, but he does have a run batted in with a sac fly in the fourth inning, the pitch. And it's fouled away. And Keller quickly ahead at 0-2. 4-4 game, top of the eighth. The base hit by Gilbert, the 10th of this game for San Francisco. Gilbert does not have a big lead, now stretches out a bit. The 0-2 pitch fouled away. Thirteenth appearance for Keller here in his first year with the Phils. Double play depth up the middle with 1 out and 1 on. And a 0-2 to Ramos. Check swing, did he? No, he didn't offer. The count 1-2. The pitch. Bouncer towards third. It's foul. Still 1-2. Keller, who had his breakout season with the Cubs out of the bullpen last year. 1-2. Up high. 68 appearances, a 2.07 ERA.
He's got some good stuff. There's no doubt about it.
Well, the count even here on Ramos with Chapman to follow. The pitch. It's up high. And the count is full, 3-2. Three-two pitch, runner not going. It's swung on and missed. Sweeper from Keller, and he gets a big strikeout, and that's 4 Ks for Ramos in this one.
Wow.
And as good as he was swinging it in game 1,
right,
looks like a totally different player here in game 2. Big difference facing a righty.
Yeah.
One more man to get here in the 8th, Chapman. And Matt Chapman, big swing, no contact, nothing in one to count.
He just threw that ball right by him.
Chapman 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Keller's pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a breaking ball. And Chapman, an aggressive pass at it. But he's down to the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Go ahead, run it first with 2 outs in the 8th. Stott playing up the middle. Big hole right side. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Keller ready again. The 0-2 again. That's up and away. Keller, the 5th pitcher used by the Phils tonight. Meza, Hoffman, Bolin, Richards, and now Keller. Throw over to first. Runner is back easily.
Wind's died down a little bit. Make things a little more playable out. Fly balls.
1-2. And it's down and away. Chapman won't chase. Two balls, 2 strikes on Matt Chapman. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. Reds got their 20th win today. Reds off to a great start. They beat Colorado 6-4. They're 20-11.
Ellie De La Cruz is having some kind of year too.
Tito's keeping them atop the division in the Central.
Yep.
2-2. Well, you want to try to get him here 2-2. Don't want to give Gilbert that head start.
Right.
If you can avoid it.
Stubbs got something.
Again, they've got a bad pitch comm device. So Diego Daniello, who handles that, brings him a replacement. Let's get a new battery, one of those round ones. Now we got the crew chief, Chris Guccione, coming in to oversee the proceedings. And now Garrett Stubbs is going back towards the Phillies dugout. And Guccione goes back to the mound to say something to Keller. Maybe, hey, we'll let you throw a warm-up toss. I don't know. This is an inopportune time right in the middle of a 2-2 battle between Keller and Chapman with the game on the line.
You need these umpires going out there and making decisions. The fewer they have to make, the better it is.
And now Guccione is coming in over to talk to the Giants bench. Let them know what's happening.
it's pretty apparent that had something to do with the hearing apparatus.
Two and two, and the pitch. Right down the middle for a called third strike. How about that? After all that.
Really?
And Chapman strikes out looking. Keller comes on and strikes out both hitters that he faces and keeps the game tied. No runs, a hit, one left. We go to the bottom of the eighth. It's a 4-4 game.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The Philadelphia sun is shining, bats are cracking, and the 2026 season is here with big expectations for this year's team. BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, is ready to help Phil's Nation experience every moment like never before. With a state-of-the-art app packed with betting options and 24/7 promotions, BetMGM brings the action straight to your fingertips. Download the app and sign up today. BetMGM.com for T's and C's. 21 plus to wager. PA only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help's available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a Yingling thing. Watching the grill like it's the championship game. Yelling at the ref as if he can hear you. Sipping a Yingling traditional lager and feeling like the MVP. Brewing America's lager for nearly 200 years.
Come out to Jersey's Sports Bar at 2609 Mount Carmel Avenue in Glenside for Phillies games. Featuring $4 Yingling lager drafts and $4 Yingling flight bottles. Enjoy one on the beautiful patio with 6 large screen TVs.
Take home a pair with your favorite pair. Kids 14 and under will receive Phil and Phyllis socks presented by Terminix on Saturday, May 9th when the Phillies take on the Rockies at 6:05. Get tickets now at Phillies.com. Going to the bottom of the eighth, it's 4-4 here between the Phillies and the Giants. Don't forget, our out-of-town scoreboard is always brought to you by Oliver Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. You'll feel the difference. Phillies trying to see what a 3-game win streak might feel like. And a series sweep, it would be their first of the year if they can get the win here. And the first pitch to Adolis Garcia from Keaton Wynn is up high for a ball. Patrick Bailey has taken over as the catcher after they hit for Haas, leading off that 8th inning, the 1-0. And Garcia takes a called strike. Garcia gave the Phillies a 4-2 lead with a bases loaded 2-run single back in the 6th inning. He's 2 for 4 in this one. And timeout called. Looking ahead to the 9th, Phillies are just starting to get Jose Alvarado stretched. And he'll just pick up a baseball now. Here's the windup in the 1-1 from Wynn. And it's down and away. 13th appearance for the 28-year-old from Ollie, Iowa. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
That's that splitter. Hitters have not had much success against him with that this year.
Two on the way. And that one bounces up there. Wynn is 0-1. He has a 2.53 ERA. He's only allowed 4 hits in 10 2/3 innings. He's walked 2 and struck out 13. He's been very good. 6'4", 230-pound right-hander. And the 3-2 pitch on the way is up high. It's ball 4. And Garcia with a bat flip looks back at Stott and Bohm, who's coming into the on-deck circle now. And the Phillies have the go-ahead run on to start the 8th inning. Here comes Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 3 in this one. The pitch And it's a strike called. In Ollie, Iowa, Keaton Wynn did it all in high school. He was a two-time All-State wide receiver tight end. He was a basketball player. The pitch, Stott bunts. Back towards the mound. Wynn's got it. One play, it's to first. And Bryson Stott lays down a sacrifice bunt.
All right, get a man into scoring position.
And Alec Boehm will be the batter. On the basketball court, Keaton Wynn once had 26 rebounds in a game. Talk about cleaning up. And, just for good measure, he was part of a state relay champion team in track. First pitch to Boehm is up high.
Running?
Yeah. Boehm waiting, the 1-0, and it's taken. It's in there for a called strike. Phillies, by the way, that's their first sacrifice of the season.
They don't do a whole lot of that.
Boehm is 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 groundouts. The 1-1. Swinging a bouncer towards second. Arise fields it, cap high, throws to first. Boehm retired. And there's out number 2, down to third. Goes Garcia. Well, he was a hero in game 1 to win the game with a walk-off infield hit. And he can help win game 2 if Crawford can deliver once again. Chapman stays close to the bag at third. He's just a step onto the grass just outside the cutout. Adames guards the middle. Here's the pitch. And it's taken for a strike. First pitch splitter. Crawford, who tripled in the second, he has since flied to center and grounded to second. Go-ahead run 90 feet away. 4-4 game in the 8th. Outfield the other way against Crawford. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. And it's 0-2.
Phillies now 1 for 6 with men in scoring position.
No balls, 2 strikes. Wynn delivers. And it bounces in. What a stop by Bailey. Keeps it out front. Garcia holds at third. Count goes to 1-2. Wynn gets the sign from Bailey. Comes set, looks at third. Now the pitch. It's up high. Crawford lays off. Crawford said after game 1, just to try not to do too much, trying to play his game. Said his first month on the job in the big leagues has certainly been a learning experience. He's had success and he's had struggles. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Fouled back. Bunted in the first game for a base hit. Don Mattingly reminded him this week, don't forget bunting is a part of your game. Don Mattingly also said, well, we want him not to forget about the bunt, but he's going to also have to learn the best times to bunt, and maybe his timing earlier wasn't the best. The count remains 2-2. Crawford battling here. Wynn with the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, left field. Back in towards the corner goes Ramos. He will reach up and make the grab as he crosses onto the warning track. Phillies get the leadoff walk. They can't get him home. And they strand a man here in the 8th. That'll send us to the 9th in a 4-4 game.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
It's game time, and you're heading to Citizens Bank Park to catch your fightin' Phils, but you want the great taste of a Campos cheesesteak. That's easy. Make sure you visit Campos on Ashburn Alley. Whether you want a traditional cheesesteak or kick it up a notch with their signature sandwich, the Heater, you can get the same award-winning steaks that you'll find at their 214 Market Street location in Old City. For the best cheesesteak in Philly, visit Campos in Ashburn Alley. Campos at 214 Market Street and CamposDeli.com. Philadelphia's cheesesteak since 1947.
Philly, Burlington loves helping you score deals just as much as we love watching the Phils score all season long. And your deals just went pro. Burlington's now an official partner of the Phillies. A perfect partnership since we're sliding close to your home with over 40 store locations in the Philadelphia area. And if you haven't been to Burlington lately, we got a glow up. We're way better than you remember. Hope that rings your bell. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow.
Secure yours today. Well, we'll go to the ninth, and the Phillies hoping for a doubleheader sweep with both ends ending in walk-off fashion. And Brad Keller stays on the mound facing Luis Arraez, and his first pitch is in for a strike. 4-4 game as we start the ninth. And the pitch to Arraez is fouled away. Alvarado is probably close to ready, if not already.
I think he's been throwing for a while.
I think he's backed off a little bit because I think right now the hope would be is get Keller all the way through the ninth if you can. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Keller got the final 2 outs in the 8th, but right now you're talking about, I believe, anybody else that's available out there would be the quote-unquote emergency guy, I think, beyond Alvarado. So.
And we're not talking about Dylan Moore.
No, not that kind of emergency. This would be extra inning emergency.
Right.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss struck him out.
Nasty changeup, 92 on the changeup.
Well, Keller has come in and 3 straight strikeouts for the right-hander. That'll bring up Casey Schmidt. If you're wondering, has a team ever won both ends of a doubleheader with walk-offs? And this pitch is way inside, and that hit Casey Schmidt. So a man aboard now. That, I think, hit Schmidt and Stubbs. Yeah. And the answer is yes, that's happened. It's also happened to the Phillies, but it's been a long, long time. In fact, the last time it happened in the major leagues was in May of 2004. The Pittsburgh Pirates had a doubleheader sweep with both ends being walk-off victories against the Chicago Cubs. And the last time the Phillies did it was 1998. And Don Mattingly is on his way out. He's going to get the left-hander. So putting a runner on means they're going to get the lefty to face Devers. So Keller is gone. Man on for the Giants. Tie game in the ninth. We're back in a moment on the Phillies Radio Network.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a Yingling thing. Watching the grill like it's the championship game. Yelling at the ref as if he can hear you. Sipping a Yingling traditional lager and feeling like the MVP. Brewing America's lager for nearly 200 years.
Come out to Kenny's Madison Tavern at 472 Madison Avenue in Warminster to enjoy $3 Yingling Lager drafts, $3 Yingling Flight 16-ounce cans, and $4 Yingling Lager and Yingling Flight bottles during all Phillies games. Voted best wings in Bucks County.
They call this one Bill.
Whoa, Aliens? Am I in a spaceship?
Affirmative, Bill.
What's with the laser saw?
An Xfinity mobile transmission says you can cut your bill in half.
Oh, your mobile bill, not me, Bill.
Xfinity Internet members cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try Xfinity Mobile free for a year. No commitment. Learn more at xfinitymobile.com. Restrictions apply. Savings compares one line of Xfinity Mobile Select to comparable plans from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T as of 3/24/26. Taxes, fees, extra. $30 monthly discount limited to new mobile customers only. After 12 months, regular rates apply.
Well, the go-ahead run is on for the Giants here with 1 out of the 9th. And it's going to be Rafael Devers facing Jose Alvarado. As Alvarado checks into the game. Game tied at 4, 9th inning. Alvarado trying to work that ERA down after a rough start. Devers, speaking of rough starts, 0 for 2 again today. He's got a sac fly and a walk to go along with 2 strikeouts, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Devers, who has good numbers lifetime against Alvarado.
Yeah.
Double play depth up the middle of the infield for the Phils. Outfield shady the other way. Here's the pitch, and it's way in on his hands. My goodness,
that was going to hit him.
It looked like Stubbs and home plate umpire David Arackley, they looked like they were ducking.
I would have been too. Man.
But somehow he fouls that off. Alvarado with the runner going, the 0-2. Ground ball right side. Stott dives. It's just out of his reach into right field for a hit. They put the runner in motion and Schmidt around to third base easily. It looked like maybe on the wet track a little slip from Stott. And that cost him from maybe getting it out at first base on Devers. It would have been a spectacular play even just to get to that ball. And here is Willie Adames as the Giants try to come up with the go-ahead run. A hit batsman. And a base hit to right. And Adames with the infield in now. A chance to give the Giants the lead. Alvarado, the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's down low. Giants 1 for 6. Runners in scoring position. As Larry mentioned, Phillies 1 for 7. One and 0, the pitch. Swing and a foul tip. 100 miles an hour there from Alvarado. And Adames going up the ladder. Crawford a few steps to pull. He's over in left center field. Big gap in right center. Schwarber in straightaway left. Bohm the deepest of the 4 infielders. As the 1-1 on the way. Check, swing, he went. As they have to appeal to first, and he did go around.
He needs another one of those type of pitches to get him to swing. Good job by Stubby, keeping that glove down in that between the knees.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Adames. Time called by the Giants shortstop. Adames, who is no stranger to the strikeout. Struck out 179 times last year. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alvarado ready. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge second out for Alvarado here in the 9th.
So big.
And a tough hitter coming up here in Jung-Hoo Lee. Although he's had his struggles against left-handed pitching.
Right.
Tonight he is 1 for 3 with a single. He's popped out, walked, and lined out to right. 4-4, 9th inning. Alvarado set. And the lefty's first pitch. Swing and a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit into center field. In to score is Schmidt, and the Giants have their first lead in this one. They erased two two-run deficits and now have the lead in the ninth at 5-4.
Well, another sinker that's top of the zone. It's just not going to get much movement out of it when it's up and it's up above the belt.
Devers stopped at second on the play. And now the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And the pitch to Bailey. Swing and a miss. Looking to the bottom of the ninth. 8, 9, and 1 are due up for the Phillies. That's Reyes, Stubbs, and Turner. I would imagine Brandon Marsh has a bat and is getting loose underneath. The 0-1. And that's way up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, it was set up by a hit batsman. And on the move, and that runner on the move, Devers, the soft single to right. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. One and two, the count.
3 inherited runners that Phil's bullpen has had. 2 of them have scored.
The pitch. Down and in. Good stop. 2-2.
But you got to shut it down here. Give the Phils a chance. At least get 1 in the bottom of the ninth. Tie it up. Go from there.
Nobody warming in the Giants' pen, so it'll be Keaton Wynn back out for the bottom of the ninth. The 2-2 on the way. Swinging a ground ball foul, third base side. Wynn will try to be his own closer. But first things first, you got to put away Bailey. 5-4 Giants, ninth inning. And the 2-2 down low. So the count is full, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Alvarado delivers to Bailey. Runners go. The pitch is high. That is ball 4. So the bases are loaded here to Gilbert, who's got a 3-hit night in progress. And Caleb Cotham working a well-worn path from the first base dugout to the pitcher's mound. And again, we've said it a few times in this series, but Gilbert without a hit against a lefty. And facing Alvarado here.
Well, you got to throw strikes, got to get something going.
So Gilbert, the batter. Chance to break it wide open here against Alvarado. Left-hander is set. He kicks the pitch. Swinging a foul. Back to the backstop. Helmet comes off the head of Drew Gilbert. Takes a deep breath. He's back into the box.
Insurance agent and learn why Philadelphia Insurance is the trusted teammate that keeps you in the game. Learn more at PhillyBop.com, PHLYBOP.com. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park.
Deep to right field. Gone!
Heads up, all fans receive a retro Phillies cap presented by SEI on Thursday, May 7th when the Phils host the A's at 6:40. Secure your seats now at Phillies.com. Go to the last of the ninth. Phillies looking for a bloop and a blast and more ninth inning magic, which they found earlier today in game one of this twin bill with the Giants. Phillies were down 2-1, rallied with one out. Stott tripled, tying the game. Crawford won it. Marsh leads off, batting for Reyes. And Keaton Wynn delivers, and the first pitch is outside, ball one. Marsh 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter this season, but hitting .296 overall with 4 homers. Stubbs to follow, then Turner. Here's the windup, the 1-0 pitch. And it's taken. It's in for a strike. And who took over in the 8th. The 1-1 swung on, line towards left center field, slicing up the alley. It's a base hit. It'll go to the wall. Brandon Marsh around first. He's on his way to second. Little bobble in the outfield. Gilbert gets it back in. Marsh with a huge turn and throws on the stop sign around second base. And Brandon Marsh will settle for the double.
Bobble out in the wall at left center, and Marsh thought about third, went way around the bag at second. Now they're not, they got their backs to him, so they don't know he's that far off the bag. Had they thrown to second, he was dead duck, but also I think would have been a dead duck at third. Wisely put on the brakes.
Now Garrett Stubbs. Chapman is in onto the grass at third base, expecting a possible bunt. Schmidt even with a bag at first to pitch. Stubbs takes it's way up high and away. Ball one. No sign of bunting there by Garrett Stubbs. I didn't see if Marsh did that all on his own or if he got any assistance from Anthony Contreras in the third base coach's box.
I think that was on his own.
And Wynn will spin and look the runner back. Contreras, of course, in his first week in the big leagues, coaching third base at AAA Lehigh Valley. Had to study quick on the arms in the outfield for the Giants, the 1-0. Stubbs takes, that's outside, 2-0. And the Phillies do it again. Only coming up with 2 in the bottom of the ninth to win it in a walk-off. The 2-0 pitch. It's way inside, almost hit him. Looked like Stubbs wanted to take that one.
Now, if Stubbs gets a walk out of this, first and second, would you have Turner bunt? Ooh, almost got Stubbs looking at the replay. But Turner bunting to get him to second and third, with Schwarber and Harper coming up.
I hear you, but
got to believe they'd put on Schwarber and leave it up to Harper and Garcia. We'll see.
Well, out to the mound goes Bailey. They're getting the lefty Matt Gage ready in a hurry. Giants don't really have that true lockdown closer. Ryan Walker, closest thing to a closer they've been using. He was used in game one. 3-0 to Stubbs. Here's the pitch. And it's high, ball 4. He walks him on 4 pitches.
And with the left-hander up, I don't think they would have, I don't know if they'd have Turner bunting. I don't know if they'd have him bunting even if they hadn't.
Well, Turner, who had 4 hits on Tuesday, a homer tonight and a hard single in his 4 trips. He's 2 for 4. Pitching coach out and a conference on the mound. Everybody involved for the Giants. Brandon Marsh comes over to third base, talks to Anthony Contreras for a moment. Trey Turner last had a sacrifice bunt, around about 2018. So pretty much sure that's not going to be the case. Now defensively, they may give him some room on the right side. Schmidt is way off the bag at first, a rise towards the middle. Chapman is in, a step on the grass. And the pitch to Turner. He takes, and it's in for a strike. Again, runners in scoring position numbers. It's been a thing for the Phils all season, of course. And 1 for 7 so far tonight. Outfield shades the opposite way against Turner. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. One ball and one strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. We mentioned it earlier today, but the Phillies got a walk-off home run to sweep the first ever series under manager Rob Thompson.
Right.
And how would that be for deja vu?
I'm
one
good
ball,
with that.
2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's inside. You'd be down for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Two balls, 2 strikes on Turner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball left side. Gobbled up by Chapman to second, one on to first, double play. And Matt Chapman turns the 5-4-3 double play on Trey Turner. And that will leave it in the hands of Kyle Schwarber here with 2 outs and the tying run 90 feet away. Schwarber has reached base 4 times. 5-4, last hope for the Phils. The pitch, it's down and in, ball 1. Schwarber, a homer in the first, doubled in the 5th, singled in the 7th. He walked in the 3rd inning. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, and it's down low. It's 2-0.
Got to look for something exactly where he wants it. If he's going to swing.
Win ready. The 2-0 pitch. And it's taken. And it's in for a called strike. Schwarber has 4 career walk-off home runs, including one on this very date in 2021, April 30th, against Yimi Garcia of the Miami Marlins. Don Mattingly was the manager that day for the Marlins. The 2-1. Swing and a little dribbler foul over on the first base side, and the count now even at 2-2 as the Phillies down to their final strike. They've got the guy they want up at the plate. Marsh leads off of third base. Chapman backs away at third, off the line. Time called by Schwarber. The right fielder Lee, very deep. Gilbert shaded slightly to the opposite field in left center. Schwarber taps the barrel down on both inside outside corners of the plate. Now sets his hands again. Waiting on Keaton Wynn, and a 2-2 on the way. Swung on, ripped foul. A laser down the right field line, out of play.
Little bit out in front of that splitter.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Schwarber waiting. Wynn is ready again. And the right-hander's pitch. Down and in. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Harper, of course, waits on deck. It's come down to a 3-2 pitch for Kyle Schwarber with the tying run at third base. The payoff on the way. Swung on, line down the right field line into the corner. It's a base hit. The game is tied. Schwarber's around first. He's steaming into second with a game-tying double here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. And the Phillies have done it again to the Giants in the 9th inning. Phillies will run with Moore at second. Harper will be intentionally walked, and the game will rest with Adolis Garcia. Schwarber's 4th hit of the day. What an at-bat by Kyle Schwarber. No surprise that they would walk Harper and go after Garcia. Righty-righty matchup. Garcia, who's been on base twice in this game, gave the Phillies a lead back in the 5th. That lead is long gone. Moore the winning run at second base. Tied in the 9th. Here's the pitch. And it's taken for strike 1.
Might not get a better pitch to hit than that one right there.
Maybe not.
Wow.
Oh, 0-1 the count. Time called by Garcia. Phillies wait to the very last to tie it up.
Yeah, well, at least they did it.
0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. First base side. No balls, 2 strikes. The Phillies have a right-hander loosening up. Probably Chase Sugar, if I had to guess.
Think.
1-1 the count. Wynn looks back at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, left field. Ramos drifting back into the alley, nearing the track. He makes the catch. Elliot Ramos drifting all the way up the alley, gets under it to make the grab right in front of the wall. We're headed to extras tonight as the Phillies get the tying run home but leave the winning run at second base. And at the end of 9, it's a 5-5 game.
Mickey Morandini here for Visit Delco. When you're ready to get outside and feel the sunshine, there's no better place for that than Delco, where there is literally something for everyone. There's more than 200 miles of tracks and trails, world-class gardens, farmers markets, free music festivals, and authentic downtowns where you can shop, eat, and hang out and cheer on the fields with hundreds of your closest friends. They say Delco's a lot, and they're right. Plan your visit today at visitdelco.com. That's visitdelco.com.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
Hi, it's Scott Fransky. Philadelphia weather is relentless. The ice, the snow, the summer humidity. Your home's exterior can take a beating. What if your siding was made to stand strong through it all? Hardy fiber cement siding is engineered for our climate. It resists cracking in the freezing cold and won't swell in the summer heat. You get the timeless beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com.
While everyone is listening to the ball game on the Phillies Radio Network, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative, ELEC, is hard at work rebuilding our infrastructure. Whether it's transportation, water, or energy projects, ELEC and the Operating Engineers 825 are ready to get to work building our future.
Well, it didn't seem like Garcia got the best part of the wood on that swing,
right.
But it did carry to the wall just to the right of the 374 mark. Actually, from our perspective, it really looked like Ramos was kind of drifting there, wasn't really running to the spot. And he was kind of fortunate it hung up in the air for a while because he was able to get under that. Now, I don't know if that wind had anything to do with maybe knocking it down shy of the wall.
Perhaps.
But, nevertheless, we're going to the 10th, and Chase Sugart is on in relief, delivers a strike to Elliot Ramos. And out at second base is the zombie runner, Drew Gilbert. The pitch. Ramos fouls one over the top of the Phillies dugout, and he's quickly down to the count. Chase Sugart, who pitched in the 9th inning in Game 1, pitches in the 10th inning in Game 2. Call the papers, Larry.
Really?
Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's very high. Dylan Moore, who ran for Schwarber, and Schwarber again was the left fielder tonight. So Dylan Moore stays in the game. He goes to first base. Brandon Marsh, who hit for the first baseman Reyes, he's now playing left. Sugart with a 1-2. Swinging a hot shot, hit to second, diving Stott. It's off his glove. It'll go into center. They put the stop sign up for Gilbert. Boy, he could have scored easily as that ball got slowed down by the dive of Stott. But with nobody out, they didn't want to chance it, I guess. And so the Giants with runners at first and third with nobody out. And it'll bring up Matt Chapman. Chapman, infield drawn in, left side to pitch. Chapman takes a breaking ball way off the plate. So Ramos, who's had a really frustrating day, at least in Game 2, comes up with a hit here. 1-0, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase Sugart getting that one in on his hands. Use the strikeout here. Sugart delivers, and the pitch is in there for a called strike. 5'11" right-hander from Bridge City, Texas.
97-mile-an-hour sinker there.
He's ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sugart with a pitch, and that's down low. Back to that sinker. He'll throw a sinker, sweeper, cutter, especially to righties. And also a 4-seamer. 2-2 the pitch. It's very high. And the count runs full. Chapman today 0 for 3 with a pair of walks. Big pitch coming. 3-2 the count. And the payoff. Swing and a miss. Nice. Struck him out. Matt Chapman down on strikes. There's out number 1. And we'll see how Don Mattingly chooses to play it defensively with Luis Arraez, the batter. You've got first and third and 1 out. And Garrett Stubbs out to signal the defense. Of course, Mattingly, the interim manager, using Dusty Wathan now as the bench coach. Five, top of the 10th. Arraez, the batter, the pitch. Swung on line, caught by Bohm, who dove and made the catch. He had been holding near third base to keep the runner, and seconds before the pitch, he bounced away from the bag, and the ball found his glove.
Just a dive, just a quick reaction, a great play right there. And that's, wow, tremendous.
Well, the defensive positioning was to perfection right there.
No doubt. And now you get through Schmidt. And Phils have a great opportunity in the bottom of the inning if they can hold it right here.
Still got one more man to get. Casey Schmidt is the batter. And the pitch, breaking ball, that's outside. 1-0 count. Sugar, the left arm with a red glove on the hand. Tattoos all up and down the arm. Comes set, he kicks the pitch way outside with another breaking ball and a good backhanded stop by Stubbs. He's been put to the test tonight, and he's been up to the challenge. 2-0 count. Ramos at first, Gilbert at third. Sugar comes set. Here's the pitch. And that's a called strike. And the Giants wondering now if they made a mistake not waving Gilbert home with nobody out.
Yep.
Didn't want to take the chance.
But that wasn't even a chance. That was walk home.
2-1. Here's the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Sinker on the inside part of the plate. Count level 2-2. Schmidt waiting. Sugar kicks the pitch. Swing and a fly ball right center. Garcia in the gap. He's calling. He's got it.
Nice.
Hands in the air, clapping Chase Sugart. How sweet it is. He gets out of the 10th and holds the Giants scoreless. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. It's a 5-5 game.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
What if you could have the most reliable Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Just 5 years of fiber-powered Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity. Imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Powered by fiber. Connected to the premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
Hey Phillies fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Phillies. Meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... The official ticket marketplace of... That ball was crushed. And, did you see that? Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Fight and Phil's games or to any other live event in Philadelphia, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of... Let's go Phillies!
Take home a pair with your favorite pair. Kids 14 and under will receive Phil and Phyllis socks presented by Terminix on Saturday, May 9th when the Phillies take on the Rockies at 6:05. Get tickets now at Phillies.com. We go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Phillies trying to sweep a doubleheader with the San Francisco Giants, which would finish off a series sweep. The Phillies had a come-from-behind walk-off win in Game 1 today, and it hasn't happened since 1998 that the Phillies would sweep a doubleheader with walk-off wins in both ends. They've got Garcia out at second, and Stott the batter. He's 0 for 4 in this one, or 0 for 3, I should say. Here's the pitch to Stott. He squares to bunt, pushes it towards third. Chapman backhand, throws to first. He got him. Garcia is over at second base, so the Phillies have no sacrifices over the first 30 games, and Stott has 2 in 2 plate appearances here tonight. And the winning run is 90 feet away. Alec Boehm is coming up. Edmundo Sosa has moved to the on-deck circle to bat for Crawford. That's because Matt Gage, the lefty, is on the mound. Infield is in. Boehm with a chance to win it. Gage kicks the pitch. It's high. Matt Gage taking over for Keaton Wynn, 5th pitcher used by the Giants. Outfield straight away. Infield in. Gage kicks the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, center field.
should be plenty deep enough. Gilbert is under it. He'll make the catch. Garcia coming home. The throw is not nearly in time, and the Phillies sweep the doubleheader with another walk-off victory. They have their first series sweep of the season, and the biggest smile we've seen from Alec Bohm in quite a while.
That's got to feel great for him, no doubt about it. Big bat right there. Does what he had to do.
Alec Bohm doused with water out in right center field. Hugs and handshakes all around as the Phillies get the 6-5 win and a walk-off in both ends of the doubleheader. As the Phillies beat the Giants in 10, 6-5, Chase Sugart wins both ends of this doubleheader. A winner in game 1 and a winner in game 2.
Winner going out there taking the ball after pitching in the first game.
6-5, the Phillies win their third straight. They sweep the Giants. Back with the totals and a recap right after this.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health. Well beyond medicine.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
It's baseball season, which means it's time to get outside and get some of that natural vitamin D. That's right, vitamin D, as in Delco. Hi, Ben Davis here for Visit Delco, encouraging you to get outside in Delaware County, where there are more than 30 different parks to visit and miles of trails to explore. As a Delco native, I'm inviting you to enjoy Delco like me and my family do. Festivals, gardens, outdoor concerts, world-class golf. It's all here in Delco. Plan your trip today at visitdelco.com. That's visitdelco.com. They say Delco's a lot, and they're right.
To secure yours today.
Long run to the gap and looking up, and that ball is gone. And on the first pitch, Trey Turner with an opposite field leadoff home run. A swing and a high drive deep right center field, and the Phillies have gone back to back. Schwarber way back into right center. Second time this year the Phillies have gone back to back. Swung on, lined into left, there's a base hit. Turner will score. Schwarber's around to score. Harper's around to third. Adolis Garcia with a 2-run single has put the Phillies back in front. The game is tied. Schwarber's around first. He's steaming into second with a game-tying double here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Garcia coming home. The throw is not nearly in time, and the Phillies sweep the doubleheader with another walk-off victory. Those are your sounds of the game, and what a day it was for the Phillies as they beat the Giants tonight 6-5 the final.